Oh, welcome on NCSD, and go get your noms and enjoy them, for I'm sure they will be delicious. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the thing, and welcome on in, everybody, to this week's Steam Library Tour. So yeah, I kind of forgot I had this game in my library for like a while until basically just this past week. And I'm like, oh, you know, there's technically a D&D game that out there that everybody's like ranting and raving over. And then there's this one that came out like many years ago. Okay, if the question starts with, should I put ketchup? The answer is always yes. Unless it's vanilla ice cream. Don't do that. Just no. Do not make my mistake. But otherwise, yes. Put ketchup on everything. But put it on the ingredients, I'm actually not even sure what the ingredients of sushi are besides just like fish. I don't know like what the surrounding, I don't even know what to call the thing, but like the surrounding like wrapped container thing. I don't know what that's called, but put ketchup on that for sure. Do it. And you shall be blessed by the gods of the ketchup. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the game running. We'll turn on the music first. One of these days I'll play Mystic Quest on stream. I do not know when, but one of these days. Alright, so Neverwinter Nights 2 Platinum Edition. And also, apparently, so like I mentioned, I didn't know or didn't realize I had this game in my library for like the longest time. Apparently, I have 66 hours in this game, and I have no idea how that happened. But yeah, apparently I played a boatload of this game. Yeah, everything should, and of course it stops playing when I alt-tab. That's great. But yeah, so one of the interesting things about this game is that this is a game that came out, I think, like 2006, something like that. And I'll just skip through all this. Apparently it's also Storm of Zahir. I'm guessing that's like the module that it's based on. But yeah, so the last update this game got was in August 17th of 2009. So the final version of this game is basically actually a little over 14 years old at this point. And yeah, one of the interesting things about this is that this game is actually no longer on Steam. Like you... Okay, I kind of like how it actually like fades out when I alt-tab instead of just like stopping entirely. But yeah, so this game came out in 2006 originally, last updated 2009. It was delisted at some point, I think around like 2012, something like that, because apparently there were like rights disputes between the developer and the publisher for this game. We'll see how well it runs. Because I don't know if you were around for that, but I did play a game called Darkstone, the PC port on Steam Library Tour a while back, which was originally just a PlayStation 1 game. Yeah, Darkstone 2 started off well. No, the starting screen was fine, the opening cinematics was fine, the gameplay was mostly fine, but then as the game goes on, it's like as soon as I enter the dungeon, I was invisible. I could not see where I was, what I was doing, what I had equipped, or anything like that, and I couldn't see like the enemies outside of their floor shadows. So yeah, we'll see once we actually get into the game if it works. But yeah, so since there is no, since this is not on the Steam store page anymore, I'm going to go to a different website that I have saved up here. This is on, actually I should probably go to the actual GOG entry. I thought I was more prepared than this. That's what I get for being me on GOG. So on GOG.com, Neverwinter Nights 2. What is their little spiel? Well, that is a lot of spiel actually. I'll give the first category, I guess. It kind of goes into some of the story that's going on, but yeah, let's go. Bards sing tales of heroes in ages past, but they rarely mention those that are yet to become heroes. One such hero is a farmer in the small village of West Harbor. Raised by the elven ranger Dagoon as his own child, our hero will embark on a grandiose quest against the King of Shadows. Neverwinter Nights 2 is the tale of his deeds. His adventures continue in Neverwinter Nights 2, Mask of the Betrayer. Our protagonist discovers that an ominous spell has fallen on him, a curse of perpetual hunger, one which can only be quelled by consuming the souls of spirits. In order to remove the curse, he has to travel to the Shadow Realm, which harbors dark secrets and tormented souls. Okay, apparently okay, I think they have like several different things in here. Now I'm actually reading more of it. Then they mentioned the Neverwinter Nights 2 Storms of Here. Later on, they mentioned Neverwinter Nights 2 Mysteries at Westgate. Then there's Neverwinter Nights 2 Complete, which just, oh my god. They have like a bunch of campaigns in this one, looks like. But yeah, I have no idea how this is going to play. Literally, all I've done so far is just open the game, make sure it boots, and I set the resolution so I can actually play it and still see chat. That is all I've done so far. So now let's go ahead and let me double check the options, make sure. Oh yeah, there's a bajillion options. Got a bunch of gameplay options. I basically set everything basically as high as it can go, like quality wise. And yeah, mainly because again, a game for 2006 can't be that hard to run on a computer built in like 2021. Asterisk. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get right into it. And yeah, this is based on the D&D 3.5 rule set. Campaign or module? New campaign, I guess? Okay, so we have three different campaigns on here. Recommended for 1 player or 1 to 4 players. I like how they have one that's specifically a single player campaign. Huh. This bold journey goes to level 15 and beyond. Wow, okay. Previous Neverwinter Nights 2 experience is not required. 18 to 30? Okay, it is rare as hell to find any game that goes into epic levels like this, but, well, any campaign I should say, but holy crap, this one actually goes all the way into it. Wow. Then the other one, I'm assuming this, I don't know what level range this is, I'm guessing probably the standard 1 to 20. But yeah, let's go for the official Actually, okay, now I kind of wish I had reached in this, because then I could have put like a poll in the Discord, find out what campaign people want me to play. This is why I should at least go to like the entry thing in games like this. But yeah, so we'll start with the official campaign. A period of calm has settled over Neverwinter, and the city has begun to recover from its devastating war against Luskan. However, a dark evil from the past has reawakened and threatens to sunder the fragile peace. Once again, a hero must emerge to protect the citizens of the North and prevent the region from plunging forever into darkness. That sounds incredibly generic. Let's do it. Okay, create character. Because what's the point of playing a D&D game if you don't create your own character? What do we have to choose from? We have dwarf, elf, gnome, halfling, half-elf, half-orc, plane touched. Okay, so like elemental beings. Yuan Ti. Okay, so it's just the humanoid version. But actually, no. I thought the purebloods were the ones that were like full-on snake people. Oh, they even have races with level adjustments. Interesting. I don't know how they're gonna make that work. And then just orcs. So the Yuan Ti. Okay, so race and gender determine your character's appearance and affect many social interactions in the game. Race affects your abilities. Click on each race for details. The Yuan Ti are descended from humans whose bloodlines have been mingled with those of snakes. Their evilness, cunning, and ruthlessness are legendary. Yuan Ti constantly scheme to advance their own dark agendas. They are calculating and suave enough to form alliances with other evil creatures when necessary, but they always put their own interests first. Yuan Ti that can pass for humans, with suitable clothing, cosmetics, and magic, are known as purebloods. These creatures are usually charged with infiltrating humanoid societies and managing covert operations that require direct contact with humanoids. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of like an evil kind of focused race, which I'm not big into. Well, you do get a lot of like cool stuff. You get +2 dex, intelligence, charisma, dark vision up to 60 feet, +1 natural armor. Spell resistance is a big thing, especially when like super early level. Although it does also hinder positive spells that are cast on you as well, so that's kind of the trade-off. You gain the feats alertness and blind fight for free. Good lord. You get 5 spell-like abilities once per day. Charm person could be nice, especially in like an actual proper campaign like this, where it's actually like the story interactions. So I know what most of these races have for like their base stat increases. It's been a while since I've done 3.5, but yeah, I wish they had something that just wasn't like, well, I mean, I guess plane touches outside of the standard for race selections, but yeah, I wish PC games would allow you to do stuff like the with 5th edition. They had the Tabaxi, stuff like that. Yeah, that's Tabaxi, and then Pathfinder's just Catfolk, stuff like that. And then like Dragonborn, that's a more recent inclusion for base player races, which that's one of the good things I liked about 4th edition, at least, is that they made Dragonborn a regular base race, so you gotta keep kind of be more of a furry than usual. I actually don't even know what class I want to play. I haven't really given much thought to that. Let's just go with humans. That's kind of what I'm used to doing. So extra feet at first level, 4 extra skill points at first level, plus additional 1 per following level. And favorite... Oh, wait, they still have the favorite class penalties. When determining whether a multi-class human suffers an XP penalty, its highest level class does not count. We're probably not getting far enough to cross class, probably not going to matter. So let's go next. Okay, so I'm generally shorter-ish than the average. I feel like that's a very poor indication of girth, honestly. Just everything scales evenly. And that's just not how it works. Head selection. Can I zoom in? Okay, I can't like that. Okay, do any of these actually look decent? Sort of the further red I go, the uglier they get. No, this is close enough. We're going with this one. Yeah, I don't have that long hair. So let's not do that. I don't have a bald spot. This is probably the closest I'm going to get from my usual hairstyle, even though it's still not really close at all. Yeah, because just games have never done well with like short hairstyles, even the more modern games, which makes me sad. Eye color... I think that's about right. My eyes used to be like a pretty strong blue back when I was a kid, but they've kind of slowly become like more pale, maybe just kind of slower to green at this point, kind of like I think they did with my dad. Yeah, I'm going with that. We don't have any hair accessories. A lot of the stuff we can kind of skip on. So stats, so we don't have to worry about any of this yet. Okay, so we do start at 8 with the point buy. I always thought it was 10 for some reason. Next, okay, now's the part that I have no idea when I want to play. Oh, they have favorite souls, sweet! So favorite souls are basically the spontaneous casting version of clerics. I love favorite souls because I never wanted to deal with like actual spell tracking like wizards and clerics had to do. So I am so glad that this is actually a base selection on here. But yeah, what are all the classes? We have barbarian, bard, cleric, druid, favorite soul, fighter, monk, paladin, ranger, rogue, sorcerer, spirit shaman. Yeah, I think they're the like spontaneous casting version of druids, if I remember right. They have swashbuckler. They have warlock, which is wizard but not. It's kind of like wizard but with like slight melee capabilities. Alignment, any evil or any chaotic. And then they have all the prestige classes. I like how they actually let you have the choice of looking at these ahead of time. Like I said, we're probably not gonna get far enough to actually make any of these available because I think the earliest you can get to a prestige class in 5th edition was like 5th level, and that's with like a very, very, very specific prestige class. But yeah, what's Divine Champion? Not available character creation, blah 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 blah. By meeting special requirements per below. Okay, so I'm guessing that all would have to be. There's probably like some kind of story thing that unlocks for this stuff. There's the Guardian of Holy Sites. Build and roll many good aligned churches. Divine Champion take up the banner of any deity. Okay, so it doesn't immediately say how you get into this. Okay, so it seems to be rather paladin focused. Actually, no, it would actually give you lay in hand. So it's if you're not a paladin but want to get like paladin-ish. Bonus feats. Smite infidel. Of differing good evil alignments. What do I want to play as? Because I've always like conceptually liked monks, just because of the ability to do like a whole bajillion attacks per round and stuff like that. Why did I not think this part through ahead of time? Okay, so paladins do have to be strictly lawful good, which I've always not been a fan of, because I mean, what do you do for a paladin for a deity who's not straight up lawful good then? That doesn't make sense to me. A paladin's alignment should be just exactly matches their deity. That's all it should be, period. They're basically supposed to be like an avatar of sorts. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do paladin because of that restriction. Favorite soul. Wait, all the saves for favorite soul are good? I don't remember that. I thought they were bad on reflex, but apparently not. They stack bonus medium, that makes sense. Simple weapons and deities preferred weapon or favorite weapon. Light armor, medium armor, and shields. Divine spells. Divine weapon proficiency. Okay, so yeah, favorite soul is kind of like a cleric mixed with a fighter overall. Energy resistance. I forgot about that. I forgot about a lot of this stuff, honestly. Ooh, free haste 3 times per day. Nice. Yeah, no, let's go with a favorite soul. Let's go with kind of one of my like favorite. Okay, one class I wish they did have on here in addition to favorite soul was Duskblade. That was another one of my favorite classes, even though it was kind of not really a good class. I just loved it conceptually, where you're a fighter who can do like a kind of seemingly random assortment of like arcane spells, but you could cast like a bunch of them per day for the lower levels that you do get. Like your max for your base was like 10 instead of like 6. I could nerd out so much on D&D right now. But yeah, let's go with favorite soul. We can choose our alignment. I do like how it can actually be any alignment on here. I do find myself as more, pretty much a pretty good, like, lawful good kind of person. A lawful good character has a commitment and discipline to oppose and fight evil relentlessly. They tell the truth, they keep their word, and speak out against injustice. A lawful good character hates to see the guilty go unpunished. A paladin who fights evil without mercy and who protects the innocent without hesitation is lawful good. I mean, in my opinion, the without mercy part kind of goes against the whole good thing. That's my view on that. Lawful good emphasizes honor and compassion. Yeah, we'll go with this, because again, this is kind of closest to me, and I'm more or less making myself here. Now we can choose our deity, and oh my god, there's a lot. We have wizards, mages, spellcasters in general, monks of the shining hand. Agriculture, plants cultivated by humans, farmers, gardens, summer. I mean, I think we technically start off as a farmer, so this would kind of make sense right here. Oh, and scythes. Okay, scythes are actually really cool weapons because they have a ×4 crit modifier. And oh my god, you can do a lot of damage with a scythe. So this one is probably a maybe. Alignment neutral good. We can be like one step off. I'm fine with that, like lore-wise. Lord of all glyphs and images. So glyphs, images, no. Quiet places, springs, pools, peace, waterfalls. I mean, I think anybody good should be like a thing of peace, but yeah, all this other stuff, not my thing. Gond, neutral, artifice, craft, construction, smith work. For a different character, maybe, but for this one, no. This already tells me druid right here for this icon. Tracking, rangers of the north. Yep, well, yeah, okay, yeah, they're kind of in the same general feel, in my opinion. Helm, guardians, protectors, protection. This would actually be a decent secondary one for me, so probably either Helm or Shanti so far. Revenge, retribution, nope. Endurance, suffering, martyrdom, perseverance? That's an interesting set of attributes. Jurgle, fatalism, proper burial, guardian of tombs. So basically, kind of like a god of death, basically. Kelemvor, death, the dead. Okay, just the god of the dead. Flat out. Fire god. Athletics, birth, creativity, dawn, renewal, self-perfection, spring, vitality, youth. Okay, just pick one and focus on it. Good lord, you don't have to be everything. Autumn, dryads, forest creatures, poetry, song, eloquence. That's definitely bard right there. Magic spells, the weave. Ogma, bard's inspiration, invention, knowledge. Red knight, strategy, planning, tactics. Divination, fate, truth. Woodland glades, fertility, growth by high forest. That's so elf. Nobles, referral, nobility, human royalty. I know. Duty, loyalty, obedience, paladins. I could see myself going for that one, but not with necessarily this character. Just justice. Nothing else, just justice. Alright, so Shanti with a scythe. Or Gueron Windstrom. Oh no. Yeah, Gueron. Wait, no. No, Helm, that was the other one. So either Shanti or Helm. The aliases, the Watcher, the Vigilant one. Okay, so like I said, based on what I saw in the little pre-blurb thing, we're supposed to be starting off as a farmer. This would make the most sense. So we'll go with Shanti. So agriculture, plants cultivated by humans, farmers, gardeners, and summer. We shall be armed with a scythe. Which I believe is a two-handed weapon, so we won't be having a shield, which will kind of suck. Alright, so what is our pool size? Where's... oh, 30. So it's a 32 point buy, okay. So if I remember right, the point buy works as basically whatever the modifier is currently, it costs you 1 plus that many to increase by 1 point with a base of 0. So even if, like starting here, we have the -1 here, it resets that to 0, so 0 plus 1, it costs 1 point to increase by 1, 1, 1, 1, and then from here it would be 1 plus 1, so 2 points to up again. No? Oh no, the modifier is still 1, that's why. Actually, no, hold on. Okay, you can actually get a fairly... that's actually a fairly liberal point buy, I think. Yeah, you can get overall pretty average stats with this. But, so favorite soul, I believe, are based on charisma. What's 85-85? That health? No? I don't know what the 85-85 is. Maybe it shows like how far into those alignment spectrums. Oh, maybe your alignment can change as the game goes on. That'd be kind of interesting. Okay, so yeah, I think Paladin or Cleric's ability to turn undead is determined by their charisma score. Paladins, bards, and spirit shamans have other abilities to use charisma modifier. Our favorite soul is based on wisdom. Spellcasting. Clerics, druids, paladins, rangers, spirit shamans. I know. Okay, I need to actually check this up right now because I don't remember. Favorite soul. 3.5. I think they're charisma based for their spell stuff. Those skills. Class features spells. Yeah, based on charisma. So our character will need to have a good charisma to be able to do spells and such. Okay, so let's. We're not gonna have a shield. Okay, I don't think we really need intelligence, and we'll have extra skill points from our human being anyway. Let's move that down to 10 for now. We have a scythe, which is going to do a good amount of damage on its own, so we don't necessarily need a high strength mod. Buffer for that. Probably going to want to keep light armor so I can actually move around the battlefield easier, so I do want a decent dexterity modifier. I want good constitution. This actually kind of looks like a decent stat distribution for this kind of class, honestly, and the kind of the build I want to do. I'm actually mostly happy with this. I like how they have a 32-point buy system instead of what the standard is like a 20 or 25, which is fairly restrictive. But yeah, so we have strength, dexterity. Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. That should do us pretty well for this kind of character. So now we have backgrounds. So we can choose this. This gives us a little bit of like a passive bonus to something. And again, farmer. Plus ones. You actually get a negative? Growing up on a farm taught you the ways of the land, and watching over fields gave you keen eyes. Long work days didn't leave much time for fancy learning. I'm guessing all of these have a penalty then. Yeah, it looks like they all do. And some of these have prerequisites. Interesting. We're definitely not a bully. One will, one concentrate. Concentration is actually kind of nice, but I don't want to lose diplomacy. When I play a D&D character like in a video game like this, I want to be able to do like all of the dialogue options, and having low charisma usually like locks those out from me more often than not. We have a ladies man, +1 listen, +1 diplomacy, -2 intimidate. Okay then, natural leader, +1 to companions attack rolls, -1 to your saving. You know, that's actually not the worst one for this kind of class since we have all good saves anyway. But it's also not a benefit to us either. We got Tale Teller, Lore, Bluff, Constant. Reflex save, set traps. Yeah, no. -2 will save, good lord. Oh, that's a lot of effects. 1 survival, 1 tumble, 1 hide, 1 move silently, -2 lore, -2 appraise. Good god. Confidant, 1 bluff, -1 intimidate, -1 taunt. No. Foreigner, no. Veteran, no. Yeah. I don't like losing the lore, but I do like the idea of having extra survival and spot. Although this one would actually kind of be better technically, because at least like gameplay wise, I don't plan on using intimidate. So this would actually be like best overall, because I get to have a better listen check and better diplomacy. More than just an attractive face, you knew how to listen and talk in a way that many found very appealing. Unfortunately, you're so soft around those edges that no one takes you seriously when you try to act tough. I mean, honestly, that last part, it like describes me to a T. You know what? The title of it is a misnomer for me entirely, but the description kind of fits me pretty well, so we'll go with this. Oh, there's like subclasses I can do. Okay, so it's default. General's favorite soul learns both healing and personal combat spells, make the character both strong in a support role and a competent melee combatant. Does not give any special abilities. Okay. Okay, then we can also do customize here if we wanted to. So otherwise, favorite soul and war priest. Configure stuff to prepare for the war priest prestige. Oh, okay, so it kind of leads you up toward prestige classes. Forcing monsters and plain resistance denizens to do her bidding. So it's centered on summoning. Okay, so I guess some of these are set for prestige classes. Let's start with. Let's see what customize does. Okay, so we can actually do skill points here. So we have. Yeah, because we don't start with a lot of skill points as a class like this. I think it's literally 2+ intelligence modifier, and we get basically 1 extra modifier for the human being. Then it's times 4 at first level. So we can put up to 4 ranks in each given skill. I do want to do diplomacy. I plan on being able to do like just actual healing spells, so I don't necessarily want to have the heal check, although I probably should. Praise, bluff, no bluff. I don't want to do any of the craft. Listen and spot. Well, those are based on wisdom, which we have a +1 in, so yeah. First spot. First spot. Oh, requires training. Interesting. Oh, that's all of our skill points already. Wait. Hold on. We have 4 in diplomacy, 2 in listen. Oh, those are cross-class. Okay, I didn't realize that. I forgot about cross-class skills functioning like that. I've gotten so used to Pathfinder where just like 1 skill point is just 1 rank period. But I forgot in 3.5, if you put a skill point into a cross-class skill, it costs you 2 points per instead. It actually really sucks if we don't get any of those as class skills. We can balance out the lore loss here. Get some spellcraft. Concentration, definitely. Wow, this feels a lot more restrictive than I remember it being. Yeah, 'cause in Pathfinder, your class skills, as long as you have 1 rank in them, you get a passive +3 bonus. And otherwise, you can just put all your skill points there and you gain them at a 1-for-1 trade, which is something I definitely like at this point. I guess at this point, we'll put the other 2 into heal, because that's the only other class skill that... Parry? Allows a character to block incoming attacks and make spectacular counterattacks. This is not a normal 3.5 skill. The DC is the modified attack roll of the incoming blow. A successful parry check means that the attack does not damage the parrying character. Your character may only parry a number of attacks per round equal to the number of attacks per round available to the character. So levels 1 through... well, we're mid-range, so we get... I think we get our additional attacks every 7 or 8 levels the way the math works out. So it's not going to be the best for us, but it's probably not really going to matter in the time that we have. Character may only parry to do... If the parry is successful and the difference between the roll and the DC is 10 points or greater, a counterattack occurs. Counterattack is a free attack made by the parrying character against a parried opponent. The first counterattack in a round is made with a full attack bonus, and subsequent counterattacks are made at various penalties. Select the parry mode, character will remain in parry mode until the mode is exited. So it's basically a passive toggle. It's based on dexterity, which we're decent at. You know what? Oh, and the parry with a scythe too. I just love the visual of that. So, the thing is, I don't know what he means by the modified attack roll. That's the part I don't get. What is the modified attack roll? Oh, I'm starting to get kind of flashbacks about something like this back when I played a 3.5 campaign at a place called The Source in my home state a while back, where like it seems really cool on its face, but then when you look at like all the bonuses that the enemy gets to their roll, it's like it's basically impossible to use. But you know what, we're gonna try it. So we have 2 points in a bunch of different skills. So this should be good for now. We got ads starting up in a few seconds, so yeah, I don't think there's too much. Okay, so there's skills here. And then we have our feats. Okay, this is gonna take a while as well. Yeah, the ad's just gonna play. It's gonna take me a while to figure out what I want to do anyway. So these are what we have currently. So we have light and medium armor proficiency. We have martial weapon proficiency with a specific weapon. Oh no, with all? I thought we only had simple. Huh. So we got quick to master, so that's the extra feat. And that's why we get 2 feats in this level instead of just the 1. Oh. Alright, so what do we have available? So we're not using range, so we're not using that. I don't really care about blind fight. It's just blind fight is just kind of weird and awkward, generally. Move 5% faster, so that's a passive. So we get a free +1 dodge bonus to AC against attacks from his current target or last attacker. Wait. Oh, I have to pick out a target. That's one thing I like that they changed in Pathfinder, where dodge is just a flat-out +1 AC bonus. You don't have to like pick a target or anything like that. Improved initiative is actually kind of decent, but also kind of weird. It's like it feels like it's useful when it's useful, but then a lot of times it feels like it's not useful. Just it's hard to explain. Knockdown. What's this? Character with this feat can attempt a special knockdown attempt, which does not cause damage, but does not provoke an attack of opportunity. Character may only knock down creatures that are one size larger than itself or less. D20 modified by strength bonus. Difference between... Wait. And the difference between... Okay, so that's a weird way of phrasing that. It's basically like the size modifier. Defender makes a D20 roll modified by the better of his strength and dexterity bonus, which for us are the same. If the attacker meets or beats the defender's roll, they are knocked down. Yeah, no. That doesn't seem all that particularly useful. Toughness... I like the Pathfinder version, which combines this with another feat. So you get plus 3 hit points by base. And then for every hit die above the third that you have, you get additional HP. Players with the Earth Domain receive this feat for free at first. Interesting. Okay, then we have spellcasting feats. Meta Magic. I forget just how many feats there are, good lord. Background traits. We're not going to be able to take Snake Blood, I don't think. Or I guess maybe we can? Huh. Strong Soul. Fortitude and will saving throws. +1 saves against any death magic. Yeah, what do I want to go with? +2 bonus on appraise, bluff, and diplomacy. Mind over body. Intelligence modifier instead of constitution determine bonus hit points? No. No, 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 no. Luck of Heroes. Oh! Theo Noodle, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. How you doing tonight? Yeah, welcome on into the Ketchup Cafe, where all of our snacks and beverages come with a complimentary cup of ketchup. Actually, almost forgot my little spiel there at first. But yeah, how you doing tonight? Alright, so... So... Can only take this feat at first level. Cleric Domain... Oh, okay, so very similar thing to do. +1 bonus to all saving throws, as well as +1 luck bonus to armor class. Okay, that seems pretty nice. Courteous Magocracy. What is this? Gains a +2 bonus on lore checks and spellcraft checks. Yay, I did the thing! Da 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 da. Alright, so that one's kind of nice, but I'm kind of liking the Luck of Heroes more, just because it gets everything defensive. Bullheaded, no. Blooded, probably not. Artist, probably not. I mean, I can understand in some languages where it would be pronounced tail like that, but yeah, for me, I'm obviously primarily versed in English, so Theo is just the way it goes. Like, Theodore, stuff like that. To me, it's natural, for better or worse. Self-sufficient. What does this do again? Heal and survival. Okay. You have bonuses on disease or poison. Fingers. Welcome on in, King. How you doing tonight? Negotiator, learning reflexes, great fortitude. What is able learner? Cross-class skills cost only a single point per rank instead of the normal cost. You're still restricted to 1/2 your level for cross-class skills. For your max, okay. We've already done the skill point thing, so I'm just gonna forget about that one. Meta magic feats don't really work very well for spontaneous casters. It makes into a full round action, which, Spell penetration, +2 against spell resistance, Combat casting would be kind of nice, actually. Gains a +4 bonus to concentration check when trying to cast spells while in defensive casting mode. Yeah, I think we'll take that, because we're probably going to be casting in combat with the fact that we have a melee weapon. Yeah, nothing else up here that super interested me, so yeah, let's go down here, back to, what was it? Luck of Heroes. So we'll go for some luck, and for some combat casting. That should get us good to go. Next. Okay, so we're still not done with character creation yet. Welcome to 3.5. So we have... How many spells do I get access to? So a favorite soul just knows a certain number of spells. I don't remember how many I'm supposed to be able to know. I guess 3, okay. So I know 3 first level spells. What's Conviction? Target single, 10 minutes per level. +2 bonus on saving throws. Oh. Okay, 10 minutes per level is nice. Okay, Cure. I don't know how many characters we're gonna get as like companions in this game, or like when we get them, but we always take Cure Wounds when you have casting capabilities. Divine Favor. That's a straight up minute, not even like per level or anything like that. Lesser Vigor. This is actually good if you want to get like guaranteed healing. Yeah, because Cure Light Wounds actually. So Lesser Vigor, you get guaranteed 11 hit points. Up to 15 based on level, but it's over the course of basically like 11 rounds. Whereas Cure Light Wounds, you get 1d8 plus 1 just instantaneously. Which can be good if you roll high, but if you roll like a 1, yeah, you're getting 2 points of healing, which, wee! You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make an executive decision. Heck Cure Light Wounds, we're going Lesser Vigor. To do what else we got? What's Night Shield? Provides 1 resistance bonus on saving throws. And they get... Oh, so it's like, it's the shield from Sorcerer, basically. Sanctuary. I've never been a fan of how Sanctuary worked. 6 seconds per level. Okay, so 1 round per level, basically. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't do, like, the actual round marker on here, honestly. Shield of Faith. That's a minute per level. Got a summon. Okay. Protect Undead. Probably not going to be helpful because we don't really do anything special with Undead. We could do Bless. Because that is a pretty nice spell overall. What was Doom again? -2 modifier on all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, abilities checks, and skill checks. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it. Especially that big of a modifier for basically everything that they roll. Yes, please. What do you want for our last one? I don't... Hour per level. I'm actually kind of intrigued by that, honestly. We'll put that in there for... Actually, what's Entropic Shield? 20%. Oh, that's only against rage attacks. Okay, apparently we don't get cantrips. I thought Favorite Soul still got cantrips. Unless we just know all the cantrips from the start. Maybe that's how it works. Yeah, let's put Magic Weapon in there for now. Okay, so we do get to get these as well. So we have 4... Well, actually, no, in 3.5, you still have a limited number of cantrips per day. They're not infinite like in Pathfinder. Well, we'll get Cure Minor because, you know, we can't argue with healing. Oh my god, yes, thank you. It's okay. Cure Minor in actual 3.5, the tabletop version, you get 1 hit point. 1, that's it, just singular 1. I love how in this game it's 4. It's actually viable. Thank you, game. Yeah, then always get light. And I really don't have any interest in inflict spells, and that's actually the base of 1 point, so yeah. Let's do Resistance to Virtue. We'll get all the ones that just aren't inflict. That should be everything available to us currently. Alright, now we get our name, so Aaron Jevlith. Not much is known about your history, and you are a closed book to even those who live in your home village. Whatever history you wish to record, you may enter here, or let it remain in the past and your memory alone. I've never been good with like character description blurs, so we'll just leave that alone. Let's just put a relatively decent age for like adventurers, I think. Oh, now we get our voice, I think.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
To your weapons, and don't let up. Attack!
High-strung evangelist?
Attack! I say attack!
I mean, if nothing sounds good, I might just take that because it sounds funny.
Strike at them! Attack! Let the earth take you! By my will, attack! Attack! Kill them now!
Okay, yeah, Manic Psychotic sounds about right for that. Mature Swashbuckler.
To the fight, my friends! Attack!
Male Dumb Hero.
Don't just stand there! Crack some heads!
Our Hungry Prankster, Sociopath, Stealth Specialist, Neutral Warrior.
Show them your steel! Attack!
Archer, Confident, Annoyed, Dramatic, British, Ardent Battler.
Leave no one standing.
Methodical Caster.
Press the attack, quickly! This one stands no chance. It was a mistake to challenge me. I am your death. I've been wounded. Heal me!
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like my plain, like, way of describing things, so I guess that kind of works. Alright, so we finally finished making our character, like, 40 minutes into the stream. So, yeah, let's go ahead and finish. We are now the favorite soul, Aaron Jevlith. Now we got story.
So many years ago today. Ah, my foster son is up and dressed, I see. Today is
That
the
was
High
weird
Harvest
visual
Fair,
things.
and the West Harbor Village Council requires me to man the archery competition. The human need to celebrate Remembrance Days baffles me, but at least something productive may come of it.
Hey, fun is
Merchant
productive.
Galen is here. He'll want my furs as he usually does. Coins can be useful in getting by. This past season has been a hard one for both tilled fields and wildlands. While I attend to the archery contest, I will need you to deal with the merchant. Fetch my furs from the chest, over by the painting.
Alright, now I get to learn how to actually play the game. Welcome to Neverwinter Nights 2. If this is your first time playing the game, you might want to play through the tutorial. It gives you a chance to learn the controls and basic strategies for playing the game in a relatively safe, non-hostile environment. You'll also learn more about your hometown and background. So in this case, since like I said, I've technically played this game before, I have no memory of it, so let's learn. As you progress through the tutorial, you'll see pop-up boxes like this one, explaining various elements of the game's interface and telling you how to perform different types of actions. Be sure to read the instructions carefully, as once you close the window, that text is gone. Forever! You can choose to skip the rest of the tutorial at any time when the tutorial window pops up. You may also turn off the pop-ups if you want to experience the tutorial without the interference. Keep in mind that if you turn off the pop-ups, they remain turned off for good, and you lose the chance to bypass the tutorial. Click the left mouse button on the ground to move your character to that spot. Oh god, what is that stuttering? No, I'm not trying to disable that. I'm trying to get to... How do I get to settings from this point? Party AI. Maybe I don't? Oh, I guess we have to deal with it. Keyboard can also be used to move your character. Oh, it's tank controls. Okay, tank controls is not what I expected from a D&D game. Then you got your strafing. Wait, what was... Okay, that's a weird move I do when I do both strafings at the same time. Okay. Walk over to the chest. It is situated against the wall underneath the painting. Okay, I guess we hold or click on it. Probably the simplest way to do it. You can access chests and other containers by left-clicking on them. When you open a container, its inventory will be displayed in a small window. Left-click on Dagon's chest. Excuse me. To access its contents, and double left-click on Dagon's furs to add them to your inventory. You can also use the Loot All button in the container window. Dagon's furs. Does it show a weight or anything? There is no tool lid. Okay. The furs have been added to your backpack. To view your inventory, click on the player menu icon. It looks like the Neverwinter eye. Player menu, yep. Top half of your inventory has slots for weapons, armor, rings, and other equipped items. The lower half shows your stored items. Inventory. I'm assuming the I button also works for this. Yeah, we have all of our equipped stuff, then our miscellaneous stuff. Dagon's furs. Examine. 0.3 pounds. Base item soft bundle. Okay. But yeah, I also does that. So close your inventory. Now you have the furs. Speak with Dagon by left clicking on him.
Good. I see you have the furs. Galen has probably set up his tent on the village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins it gives you to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Alright, I will totally forget to trade with Galen. Dagon has just given you a quest. Click the player menu icon in the lower left corner and select your journal. I'm assuming J. Yep. You can click on the names of the quests to show or hide their details. That's the fair and then the fur trade. We found at the center of town, alright? Journal is always available to remind you of your current quest state and to point you toward the next objective. Close your journal by clicking the X or just pressing J. Left click on the door to the east to open it, then left click again. Okay, one to open, one to actually leave. I don't know why you have to do it a second time, but okay. Click the Neverwinter logo at the bottom left, access character sheet, inventory, spellbook, journal, and more. Click the close eye icon next to it to rest. Other quick things. Any of this out of the ordinary? Not really. B is spellbook, B for book. That's fair. I think we should be good for that. Okay, we can zoom out. Now I gotta find where everything is. Okay, the ground stuttering is real. Can I... Okay, game options. How can I fix that? Maybe this would... No, that still doesn't fix it. I don't know if there is like an actual fix to that or not. Yeah, that seems really weird to me. Gameplay, that's difficulty and stuff like that. Sounds... Level of violence. I still love that's an option. There's also basic graphics. Shadow options. Maybe turn this off. Oh. Why are you going to be restarted?
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
What's the competition look like?
The Mossfelds won both their matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway,
Scandalous.
I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
That does sound kind of, yeah. We have the whole day ahead of us then. What's our first stop?
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on.
Not straight org, gay org. Avian and Bevel have joined your party. Companions will follow you and fight by your side. Listed by the portraits on the side of the screen. Left click on a companion's portrait to take control of that character. Wait, they will follow me, right? Okay, they do follow me. All right. Yeah, I want to figure out a way to get rid of the friggin' stuttering in the world. Bloom effect, map terrain, run to grass. Wait for vertical sync? Okay, let's play a save game here and then we'll reopen everything. Graphic stoofs. Okay, we'll save, we'll reopen the game, and hopefully that fixes the stuttering ground thing, because that's really annoying to look at. Come on, game. You can do it. Gotta get everything in position, there we go. Alright, load game, graphic stoofs. Hopefully this fixes it. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, we're just gonna have to deal with it. That is annoying. Okay, how do I... Okay, that's how I change camera position. Got it. I don't want to deal with this. What is normal map terrain? I don't know what that... Maybe render grass? Map terrain. Yeah, I think we just have to deal with it. Oh my god, this is horrendous. I mean, it's perfect for my character, but just like nobody else's looks good. Okay, so where do we... So, I know we need... Oh.
You're sure it's spreading, Orlin?
It's no blight, Georg, it's something else. There's no mold, no rot. It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be that warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Aha! I've been wondering when I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right?
That's right. What are the rules for this year?
Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac.
Cormac. I remember him vaguely.
Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get. Old Cormac fought Lon Starling in the brawl. And some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
So what are the events this year?
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always. And I managed to convince Thomas to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
Alright, why would they say that?
Will and his brothers have won the Harvest Brawl 3 years running. It'll be tough to dislodge them. But remember, you only have to win 3 events to claim the cup.
They're decent fighters, but they can be beaten.
Keep an eye on Bevel, and don't let the Mossfelds get him riled. That's how they always beat him on the practice field.
Yeesh, Georg, I'm right here, you know.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl!
Okay. So I still need to try to find the merchant person. Those are the Mossfelds. Heck them for now. Galen. Alright. Wow, you're Dagon's ward. Isn't that right? It's been some time, but he didn't have to mention a shipment of furs, did he? He did, in fact. I have him right here. Ah, good. Dagon's a reliable sort. Always has the highest quality furs. Can't imagine the demands in Neverwinter. Relatively speaking. I haven't forgotten his Duskwood bow, either. I always come through. You tell Dagon that. I'll warn you, though. The bow's a bit pricey, but it's fine workmanship. Deked it across the Luskan border. I'm ready to trade. Okay, so, stores are accessed through dialogue. Ask merchant to trade, and the store inventory will open on the left side of the screen. Your inventory will open up on the right. You can left-click on the icons at the top of the store to cycle through different categories of goods for sale: armor, weapons, consumables, trinkets, and miscellaneous. Double-click on the icons on the merchant store to buy items, and double left-click on your own items to sell them. You can identify unidentified magical items at shops for a price by right-clicking on an item and selecting the Identify option on the drop-down menu. Sell Dagon's furs, then use the proceeds to purchase the Duskwood bow. For 158 gold pieces. That's actually quite a lot. And then for weapons... Okay, that's basically every... Yeah, it's like all but 8 gold. And purchased. Can I technically equip this? Next slot. Okay, so those... Excuse me. Okay, so I don't have any arrows, unfortunately, but we'll equip this for the time being. Just, you know, product and quality testing. That's what we'll call it. Alright, so we got that part taken care of. I don't know if anything's going on in there. It looks like the kids are just, like, imprisoned, which amuses me. Is that a cat? That's a cat. Give me cat. How do I cat? Talk to cat. Meow. Alright. I guess we talk to you to maybe start the archery thing?
So, you've decided to compete for the cup, I see. I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
I don't know if I... Wait, was this actually the same guy? Because he seems a lot shorter. Hold on, let's... Yeah, that's...
So, you've decided to compete for the
He's halfway in the
I see.
ground.
I know this is your last year, but the rules apply to all, even foster sons.
Brought the bow for you.
A fine bow. A fine one. Made by one who loves his craft. You may keep the rest of the gold as your allowance for the season.
Oh yay,
But you came
8
the
gold for
archery
3
competition
months.
As well, did you not?
Which I guess, to be fair, in D&D, 8 gold is actually kind of a lot of money for like the common people, but yeah. Yes, I'm ready to compete.
Fetch a crossbow from the barrel and take a few shots at the practice target. You must hit the target once before you can compete.
So take from the barrel. Shoot all. I mean, I don't necessarily blame him technically, because he is an elf who lives like hundreds and hundreds of years, so he's probably seen like a lot more stuff than we'll ever see in our lifetime. So I can kind of explain that one off. To equip a missile weapon, access your inventory with a player menu or I key. Double click the crossbow to equip it, and then same with the ammunition. Now that you're equipped with a ranged weapon and the ammunition, move your mouse cursor over a target, in this case the practice target, and a sword icon will appear on the cursor. Left click to fire. Okay, let's start from a safe position to do so. Oh, safe-ish.
Ready to compete.
Ooh, 8 damage, nice. That actually might be about max damage for that weapon. Oh, it has damage resistance too, interesting. When you're ready to compete, come and speak to me.
Are you ready to compete then?
I can't get any better than this, so yeah. Let's do it.
The rules are the same as last year. 10 shots and 10 targets. Your targets will be old bottles, set atop the crates yonder. 5 is the best score so far. If you remember the lessons that have been taught to you, you should be able to best that.
I mean, there's not really much that like lessons can do for me when it's all just based on rolls, but is D&D? I don't get the reference. But also, welcome on in, Mez. How you doing tonight? Alright, so we got 10 bottles. Let's go ahead and just... Oh, that actually hits. That was only a 7. What is their AC?
It was a mistake.
Ooh, that was a very high attack roll.
I am your death.
Okay, natural 1. That definitely misses.
It was a mistake to challenge me. This one stands.
Yeah, as long as I don't roll a 1, I think I basically hit. And then I roll a 1.
This one stands no chance.
Alright, so we're gonna get 8 out of 10, looks like. I mean, you got to get yourself hyped up. You got to get yourself in the moment if you want to get like the actual moves going on. Yeah. Be warned, foul bottle. I shall cleanse thee of thy sins. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click.
Well done. I think your score will stand this year, but I will remain here until day's end, awaiting those who wish to shoot for fun. Go on now. There's still more of the fair to see.
Alright, so we got that taken care of, and now we have no more crossbow bolts. So there's 3 other events we have to do. So that's basically some shows. Who are you? Tarmas the Wizard.
Enjoying the fair. Packs of feral children set loose to find trinkets. Grown men braining one another with clubs. You know they're actually granting prizes for the fattest pig. As if the creatures needed encouragement.
Good to see you too, Tarmas.
I expect you are here for the aptly named Knave's Challenge. Surrounded by muck and reek, and why not encourage our children to be thieves as well? That's what I always tell them. Come to think of it, I don't believe any of you has the skills to compete. Not that I'm complaining, mind you, but you'll need to find someone who can pick pockets and break locks and search for hidden trinkets if you want to compete.
Lock breakers? Pocket pickers? I don't know anyone like that. Do you?
We'll have to ask around, I suppose. I love how one of the options is just one of the children. Ask around.
What about Kip? He's always nicking vials from Tarmas, and he's right over there behind the tent.
Okay, so... Yep, it's a kid. Because it's always kids. Hey, you're the one my sister's always going on about. Haha, she's sweet on you, she is. We're wondering if you'd like to join our team. What? Well, really? You mean compete for the cup? But I'm just a kid. I mean, I'm old enough to be on a team and all. Yeah, really, we want you on our team. Just keep your mouth shut, you can join us. Wow. Okay, yeah, we want you on our team. Hey, brilliant! Sorry for beating that big lummox on the head all those times. Didn't mean any harm by it. He's just funny when he gets angry. That was you? Every day during drills I get hit by acorns, and it was this kid. I can't believe nobody told me. Georg had me thinking it was pixies. Let's just stay focused on winning. Come on, Kip. Yeah. Okay, I still have a little quarter turn you can do when you do like both of the strafes. Like, how does that even like mentally work? All right, oh yeah, tank controls. I want to save Scum, but I'm not going to.
Isn't that the boy who stole my basilisk eyelash? And not once, but 4 times.
That's
The
right.
very same.
My frog needed eyelashes. Then I got him a sweetheart, and she needed him too.
Wow. Sorry, Tarmas. He's just joined our team.
Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll settle with the young artiste and his frogs later. Before you begin, I suppose you'll want to hear the rhyme.
What rhyme?
You hadn't heard? Better for me if I'd kept my peace. Georg asked for a rhyme this year. That's what wizards do. We compose rhymes. Here, I'll demonstrate. I've hidden 3 feathers, scattered them wide, placed white in a box, and locked it inside. Blue followed termite tracks down where they ran, green in the pocket of same-colored man.
Okay, so green on somebody who's wearing green. Another one by termite tracks. Another one in a chest. So where to look for these 3 feathers?
Yes, you and half the waifs in West Harbor. I adore children. Did you know that? Swamp children, particularly.
No, I wish I could make some kind of like counter argument against that, but no, that is 100% accurate. Yeah. Right, we'll be back with the feathers. Okay, so one is in a chest, another is by, quote, termite tracks, which I'm not sure I'm gonna spot that. Another one is just, and somebody wearing green. Doesn't look like there's anybody over there. I don't think the termite tracks would be necessarily like inside a building or anything like that. Oh. The thing is, I don't know like how far outside the bounds of the town this is going to extend either. Okay, there's a walk button. Seems like this is the fastest we can move. So somebody wearing green, termite tracks, and a box that's locked. It doesn't seem like there's an automatic jump button, which is... okay. Fences, my one weakness. Oh, I just can't walk into the water, that's why. Okay. So look for somebody wearing green. Don't mind me, just passing through. No one there is wearing green. Okay. Got pigs there. And they're sorted by size, I appreciate that. No green there. Wood pile. Look there! Something under them logs. Under the logs? That old wizard trapped them logs. You can't get what's underneath them as long as that trap's in place. I got past the traps before, though, and they were the dangerous kind. Bet you I can get past this one, too. If the pile of logs is glowing red, the trap is detected and can be disarmed. If not, toggle to detect mode by clicking on the magnifying glass icon in the bottom right area of the screen. Search mode activated, okay. In detect mode, your party moves at half speed, but will actively check for traps and hidden creatures. Elves are always in detect mode, but do not suffer the speed penalty. Okay, that seems new. Once a trap is detected, it can be disarmed by a character with the Disable Device skill. Make sure your rogue is active by left-clicking on his character portrait, and left-click on the wood pile. A progress bar will appear. When it completes, the character's skill is checked, and if successful, the trap is disarmed. I cannot wait to roll a 1 on this. critical... Wait, how is it a critical failure if it's not a 1? Game, I have questions. It didn't actually do damage, at least. Probably the equivalent of like one of those little hand buzzer things. There we go, that's better. Alright. Now back to me, because I'm actually the cool one of this group. Okay, there's the blue feather. Okay, so we need the termite... Unless this was termite tracks? Yeah, because the blue one was supposed to be by termite tracks. Oh, termite for log. Okay, that actually makes sense to me. Okay, so we need to find a hidden chest and somebody wearing green. Or was it maybe just in a crate? Maybe that's all it was. Not... Doesn't seem like it's these then. Okay. There's a kid wearing green, but we can't really get to him. There's another kid wearing green. I don't think it'd be in a kid... Hello, chest. Locked chest. You found the chest containing the white feather. This chest is securely locked. Make sure your active character is a rogue or someone with the open lock skill. Remember, you can left-click on a character's portrait to make him or her your active character. Hold your mouse over the chest and you'll see a cursor change to an open lock. Left-click on the chest and progress bar. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. We're gonna fail again? Success! Oh, natural 20. Nice. Oh, wow, his modifier is greater than DC. Okay.
Yes.
And white feather. Now we just gotta find the person in green. Aha! That is a very, very green. He's even called a man in green.
Same colored man. I'll bet that's him over by the house. The feather's in his pocket. It's got to be.
To acquire the green feather, you'll have to steal it from the man in green. Picking pockets requires the sleight of hand skill. Make your rogue your active character. Move over the man in green and click and hold on the right mouse button. This will create a drop-down menu over the man in green. Left-click on the icon of the hand reaching for the purse. You will now attempt to use sleight of hand to swipe the green feather. The man in green is an easy target. If you fail to swipe the feather from him, try it again. Since this man is part of the knave's challenge, he won't be upset by your failed attempts to steal from him. Virgins are the best targets of the sleight of hand skill, as they almost always have gold or items on them. A talented rogue can swipe money and items from the many vendors you will encounter in your travels. I like how the game is basically just telling you to just be evil and steal everything. I kind of appreciate that. I'm right-clicking, but it's not doing anything. Why is right-click not doing anything?
Yes.
Just, yes. I mean, you should have sleight of hand, right? Skills. Oh, you got plenty of sleight of hand. Unless I need to... Okay, I think I missed something. Oh, maybe I just selected it down here first. Okay, I just selected down the little quick bar first. DC 20. Wow, we actually got the first try, too. Nice. Alright, so you give that to me.
Yes.
Now we turn this in. I've never been a fan of like the middle button being used for camera controls. Why do you all have clothes with you already? Alright, back to wizard person who is very glad about his day job.
It really is a dreadful day for a fair. Not even the tents are managing to look cheerful.
You brought the 3 feathers.
Thank the gods. The knave's challenge is won, and I can go someplace dry. I'd kiss all of you, but no one respects an affectionate wizard.
Why not? You enjoy being dismal, don't you?
Far from it. I'm quite cheerful by nature. That's why I moved to a swamp, you know. Sort of a challenge to myself.
Alright. Congratulations, you've earned enough experience points to level up. If a character is ready to level up, a special graphic will appear over that character's portrait, a little plus sign. To level up, access the character screen with the player menu or pressing the C key. Then click the level up button, which right here. This will take you to a series of screens similar to those used in character generation. You choose which class to gain a level in. You then get to distribute skill points, blah 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 blah. Your companions also gain experience in levels. Do the same thing with them. Alright. So, more favorite soul. You get 3 more skill points. Do parry, spellcraft, and diplomacy. And we get okay, we get the last cantrip. But not really a choice there, but hey, we got him. Hit points gain 10. I wonder if the hit point gains are actually rolled or if they're static in this one. Because normally in D&D you have to actually like roll for your health. I don't know if that's the case in this one. No feats because it's not a 3rd level. Okay, that's nice and simple. And then on to you. Your class is fighter. Fair. Okay, we can only build them in the same class to start with. I guess that's fair. What do you have for current skills? You have taunt and parry. I guess that's all you really need. Like, I'm sure your intimidate is just horrendous. Your charisma is 0. It's not the worst. But yeah, just these two. Fighters kind of suck for skills. I'll really get a bonus feat though. What does he have currently? I cannot see what he has currently for feats. Actually, not even sure what weapon he's using. Let's cancel so we can find out what he's using. So, to do inventory. So he's currently nothing. Well. We have no idea what he uses. Not really a choice in what we put these into. And then, what do I want to give him? There's a bunch of weapon focus we could do. Exotic weapon efficiency. Your feat selection sucks. We could do mobility, I guess. Although as a fighter, he's probably going to have a lot of armor, so you're not going to get a lot of chance to move. I guess power attack is nice and... Oh wow, just 3 outright. That seems like an awful lot for first level. I actually might hold off on that. Let's give you mobility. Let's make you slightly more defensive. There we go, that's you. Then you are a wizard. Okay, so you actually learn spells by spellbook, so you're not going to learn anything from here. Wizard. So give you concentration, alchemy. You don't really need the cross-class stuff. Give you lore, spellcraft. You still have 2 more points. Nothing else class skill-wise that looks viable. Let's give you... Do you have any spot? You have no spot. Let's just give you more listen then. Oh right, cross class that can't be above half level rounded down. I guess let's just do spot then. What were your wisdom? Oh, your wisdom's low. It doesn't really matter anyway. Survival's also based on wisdom. Give you search, I guess. That's at least based on intelligence. Okay, you get 2. Oh, you do learn spells this way still. Okay. But only level 1 spells so far. You do have a bunch of spells already, which is kind of nice. Actually, this is retreat, which just lasts 1 round. Identify. Honestly, I like being able to not have to spend money on identifying stuff, and it looks like there's no like spell component cost, so we'll go with that. Burning Hands, Luck Person, Mage Armor Match. Okay, so you do have the basic attack spells. Blades of Fire. Subjects melee weapons up to 2. Each deal an extra 1d8 points of fire damage. That's kind of nice, but it's only 2 rounds. Then you got the Orb spells. Raven Feeblement. Okay, that's actually a really good spell too. You can really nerf a character's fighting capability with that. I've never been the biggest fan of True Strike. Wait, duration 9 seconds? That's 1.5 rounds. That's not how D&D works. And no feats. So yeah, that's done for you. And then, lastly, for get out of there. And level you up just because. Dexterity is almost the only thing you're good for. So you have 10 skill points, so disable, hide, silently, open lock, search, slight, spot, humble, use, and then listen. Okay, yeah. All the skills. Alright. That should be good. Okay, so now we have the fighting we have to do still. I forget what the fourth one was. So I'm guessing we talk to you to start the fight then. Brother Mering. The Morning Lord grants you a fine day, even for a brawl. He elects you Harborman, I think. Brother Mering, you are running the Harvest Brawl? In truth, I volunteered. Otherwise, I'd be racing from the church at every bout, mending cuts and setting bones to rights. Better that I'm on hand to do Lathander's work than to see all that is fought in, and to see that all is fought in fairness. Have there been injuries already? A few scrapes and broken bones, mostly at the hands of the Mossfelds. Poor Garth Lannon is but a wisp of a boy, but he still insisted upon facing lads twice his size in the ring. How are you enjoying the fair? The Morning Lord sets us upon strange paths. Before I came to West Harbor, I never imagined I'd be mending broken ribs on High Harvest Day. So other villages don't celebrate with the Harvest Brawl? I'm not sure the Harvest Brawl is observed in any other villages, though a Harvest Ball is certainly common enough. I suspect that some enterprising harborman found the one better suited to the local taste than the other. Well, I'm in the mood for brawling right now. Practice a bit first. There are practice dummies just over there. Once you finish off a dummy, I'll send you into the ring. And you'll need to arm yourself with a training club. I've left several clubs in the barrel here, next to me. Welcome on in, Demi. We are starting, we're doing a D&D campaign, basically. Using 3rd edition rules. Okay, well, only 3 training clubs, so one of us is not going to be able to probably compete. Equip a melee weapon as you would a ranged weapon, only don't worry about the ammo. Be sure to equip the training clubs for your companions. You trade objects, I already figured that part out. Yeah. That's nice and simple. One to you. Which of you has the worst strength? Okay, that is definitely going to you.
You have need of me?
Okay, so you equip.
What's up?
You equip. And you equip. If you hover cursor over a valid opponent, you'll see a sword icon. Left click on the target, in this case a training dummy you're marrying, to begin your attack. This is literally D&D. It's exactly based on the D&D 3.5 or 3.5 edition rules. It's just, PC version. So yeah, this is like 98% D&D. Just, I don't know how the combat's gonna work. We'll find out about that soon enough, but yeah. Strike one. Oh no, I do hit, never mind. I kind of wish it was actually turn-based and not just actually straight-up time-based. Because it does go, because in D&D, a single round is basically the equivalent of 6 seconds in time, which it seems like they've done more of just a live-action version of that combat system rather than actual turn-based. Which I can appreciate, but at the same time, it makes everything kind of go a lot slower, so... At least I do have a quick pause button with the spacebar right here, so if I need to plan an attack, I can just do that. Alright, so let's get ready. The Lennon twins and their elder sister will be our first opponents today. But before we start, I'll go over the rules. Yep, go ahead. As always, I expect a clean fight. Melee attacks only, no arrows or magic. You may fight barehanded, or you may arm yourself with a training club. The choice is yours. And finally, no bets. What do you mean, no bets? The Harvest Fair is an act of worship, Aaron. A prayer to thanks to Shantae and to all of the gods. Their events must be fair and just. I mean, we can do the burning hands part just without the burning. Does that work for you? Just not the burning? Not the burning! Not the burning! Very well. No bets. The Thunder's strength be with you, then. Okay, so... How do we begin? So your first battle is about to begin. Your hit points are represented by the red bar on the left of your character portraits. Keep an eye on everyone's health. You can press the spacebar to pause and unpause the game. If you need to take a moment to think about the battle, remember you can freeze the action at any time. If your character reaches 0 points, he or she is out of the fight. If your entire party is incapacitated, the game will end and you will have to reload. In this case, however, Brother Bearing will not allow anyone to be killed. Should you lose this battle, you will be revived outside the ring. Good luck. Yep, no burning. Oh, I did not expect that to just go right away as soon as I hit that. So now that we have a chance to actually pause, so no burning hands in this hand to fight the peasants? Exactly. Certain someone would say there should be burning. Well, it depends on what deity they're part of, because there is actually a god of fire in this game, so if they were like a cleric of that god, then yeah, there should be burning, but I don't think they are. Let's target you first. Oh, good lord, just all the attacks of opportunity, just bye-bye. Wow, they didn't even really fight. That was unfair. That was well fought, all three of you. But I fear the gods have granted you few competitors this year. The Mossfeld brothers are the only team still in contention. Yeah, we have no damn for ready to fight. They await you at the edge of the ring. Tell Will that you are ready, and now we begin the final fight. To rest, click on the closed eye icon next to the player menu in the lower left corner of the screen. After a short time has elapsed, your characters will heal and replenish their spells and powers. Resting is not available in all areas, nor is resting available when enemies are close by. If your attempt to rest fails, try moving to a safer location away from the enemies. Okay, just for the sake of the tutorial, rest. Yeah, coordinated D taking, that's all you need to do to rest. Alright, so with that, let's talk to who I presume is going to be a jackass. Look who it is, brothers. Sweet Aaron of the Silver Tongue. Brought your little girlfriend along, have you? She won't look like the look of you tonight. Not after a few rounds in the ring with us. Stow it, Mossfeld. You're not smart enough to be funny. Who asked you, you ratty little orphan? Always tagging after Aaron like a bloodfly, slinging his reeking praises. It's a shame those demons didn't burn you up along with your parents. Oh my god. That? Okay, this is more of a jackass than I thought it was going to be. Are you ready to fight or not? Yeah, we're ready. But why not stir the pot some? Raise the stakes. Make a friendly wager. Wait a minute, Will. That's against the rules. We can't do that. Brother Merring said so, remember? No bets. Yeah, sorry, Mossfeld. I don't trust you to pay up. Come on, brothers. We'll fight these cowards anyway. Your choices in dialogue can alter your alignment and influence your companions. In this case, however, you chose the neutral response, and your alignment remains the same. Your neutrality has also allowed your influence with your companions to stay unaffected, making them neither happy nor unhappy. Companions are more likely to reveal information and actively support your cause if you have high influence with them. Remember that companions have different personalities. You can't always please them all. Yes, Aaron of the Silver Tongue. You heard right. Alright. Okay, so we just instantly start out. Yeah, there's nothing special we can do, just bonk until bonking happens. Then there's a heal check there. Okay, so here we go. Get him! Nope, focused on one. Okay, I took some damage.
Let's see what you.
Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I kept myself alive. Well done, all three of you. The townsfolk compare you to Cormac, and it seems they aren't mistaken. I haven't seen such prowess in years. You've won the brawl, and by the grace of the gods, the cup may yet be yours as well. I mean, we already have the cup, 'cause that's our third thing we won. Let's rest again. Yeah, full heal. Alright. So now we need to find wherever the fourth thing was. They said something about like a pig competition, but I don't think it's gonna be for us. Nope. Get your harvest meat here. Cold harvest meat. Who would like some harvest meat? What? Oh no, not you lot. Got that fern girl with you too. I haven't forgotten what happened last, young lady, even if you have. Maybe we'd better go. Aye, that business on the roof with the swinging hips and that vulgar song. Not this year, young lady. On your way now, all of you. Swinging hips? She's blushing. Look at her cheeks go red. You two told me you'd make that up. Let's just move on. Alright, so yeah, we gotta find out where the fourth thing is we have to do. So you're the person we started off with. Actually, maybe you can remind us who the fourth one is.
Help?
Where do I start the Tourney of Talent?
Follow the road around the corner, past those hogs on the left. Retta's looking for Amy, I'm sure. There's little enough talent in this town, and everybody loves a magic show.
Okay, so we just need to, I guess, have her do her thing then? Question mark? Oh, that's probably this first we have to talk to then. I'm assuming we might have to talk as Amy, but we'll find out. Quick! They're all starting without you, dear. Waiting for me? Of course. Juggling and puppetry are all well and good, but the children want to see magic, and so do I. Come on, Amy. Your public awaits. The Tourney of Talent is about to begin. Here you will learn the basics of spellcasting. Amy has been set as your primary character for this tourney. Press the F key to display her quick cast window. Okay. Quick cast window shows icons for all of your memorized spells sorted by spell level. Mouse over each to learn the spell name. Find summon creature 1 and left click on it. Oh yeah, I never actually set my spell levels after the level up. I think I had like one more first level spell I can prepared. Find summon creature 1 and left click on it. Your cursor will change to a spell targeting cursor. Left click on the ground wherever you like the summon creature to appear. Important. If you miscast any of your spells, click the rest icon near your player menu or press R to rest and restore your spells. Right, I summon a wolf. Next you'll cast an enlarged person spell on Bevel. This type of spell targets a friendly creature. It can be cast on yourself or an ally, but never on an enemy. This time try casting the spell with your quick bar. The quick bar is a grid at the bottom of your screen and can hold shortcuts to your favorite abilities. You can place skills, feats, spells, and other actions into the quick bar for rapid use. To add a spell to your quick bar, simply drag and drop a spell onto it. To do this, but I already know how to do that. On the right hand page of the spell book, look, okay, that's why I want to do more of that. Okay, so let's just do... Okay, so it's not in here by default. Good to know. Enlarge on Bevel. Be big! And he gets all these sort of modifiers. To complete her act, Amy will cast an offensive spell at a destroyable target. Target the old barrel with any of Amy's offensive spells, Ray of Frost or Acid Splash. Use either quick cast by pressing F or the quick bar, blah blah blah. Ray of Frost or Acid Splash. Acid's always more fun to look at. Excellent! Amy's magic has won over the crowd. Talk to Retta Starling. She has a prize for you. Now that you've tried the basics of spellcasting, you can explore your spellbook, use a player menu or press B. The spellbook has all the spells you know sorted by class and level on the left and spells memorized on the right. You can click and drag spells from the known list into your memorized spell slots, and when you next rest, those spells will be ready to cast. That was brilliant, young lady. Absolutely brilliant. I've not seen such a display of magic since, well... Mother, are you alright? It's been a long time. Never mind all that. You three are most certainly the winners of the contest. That was quite a thrill for all of us. Oh, and I nearly forgot. Thomas gave me these scrolls. Said I should give them to his apprentice and her friends if they won the talent show. Now, go and tell Georg that you've won your final event. He'll want you to make his... He'll want to make his speech and award you the cup. We did it. Hey, that was quite a show. You're good with that magic, young Amy. More than passing skillful, if you ask me, though I know you didn't. I wonder if you might have a look at a pig. A pig? Aye, that great hulking brute of Louis John's. His prize pig, he calls it, but I call it a trick, a cheat. Never seen that hog before, and I have an eye for hogs, as folk will tell you. I say he's been magicked, ensorcelled, but I can't prove it myself. Well, we'll do it if Amy's willing. Give my magical opinion? Of course. I mean, it's probably some sort of transmutation. I'd love to see how they did it. And also send the ads. I'd much appreciate that. He's the big one, down on the end. Find any magic on him? Come back and tell me, straight away. Okay, first off, let's get your spellbook updated. Oh, it's another zero level spell, too. The mage armor is first. Okay, right-click to see the effects. Alright. Actually, okay, so the fact that these durations are actually based on real time actually makes these so much more useful. With, like, the hour effect. I actually like that now. We don't really need identify. I've never been the biggest fan of summon spells, honestly. Okay, just take that off. What else do we have? I don't think we really need a large person either right now. Let's do Magic Missile and then Raven Enfeeblement. And then for zeros, let's add Light just because we can. Alright, so close out of all that. And then rest to get our spells. Actually, I might have more. Oh no, I'm a spontaneous caster. I don't have to worry about the preparing or anything like that. Alright, so let's go find out about this pig. I'm guessing I go to Amy, and then I do like a spellcraft check maybe? Try to identify the magic? Actually, no, maybe just detect magic. I think I need to prepare that. Detect magic should be first level. We don't have detect magic? Talk to it?
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Can you dispel it?
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
I mean, we don't really know what this person's like beforehand, so we'll give them the benefit of the doubt. We'll talk to them first. So we gotta find Louis, who's just right here. That's convenient. And what do you want? My pig is over there. Admire him, not me. We know your pig's been enchanted. Oh, you know that, do you? Well, knowing a thing is one matter, and proving it another. I say you're a liar, spreading tales for that mutton-headed Orlan. Spends all year crowing about how he'll win this contest. Now that I'm fixed to beat him, he's paid you lot to slander me. Of course, could be that I'd pay you better to shut your mouths, and to tell old Orlan that I'm no cheat. No deal. Withdraw your hog and we'll dispel the enchantment. That's a bluff. Nothing more. Your friend wench is a mere apprentice, and Thomas wouldn't trouble himself with farmers and pigs. Now be off before I tell your father how you've been slandering me and my pig. To remove the enchantment of Louis' hog, you'll need to use your Scroll of Lesser Dispel. Scrolls are single-use spells stored in written form. Scrolls of arcane spells may only be used by wizards, sorcerers, or bards, or by a character with points in the Use Magic Device skill. Access your inventory and look for the Scroll of Lesser Dispel. If the icon for the scroll is red, your character lacks the arcane spellcasting or Use Magic Device skill to read the incantation. Put the scroll in Amy's inventory by clicking and dragging blah blah blah. If it's in the inventory of a character capable of reading. Oh yeah, I forgot, in 3.5, if you start off as a barbarian, you don't know how to read. You have to actually spend a skill point as a barbarian to be able to learn how to read. Or take a class in any other, or take a level in any other class. But yeah, if you start off as a barbarian, you can't read. So that is where this line actually matters. You can unleash the spell by double left clicking on the scroll, then left clicking on Louis' hog. Alright. I'm guessing it's in my inventory. Ghostly Visage? Level 2 Bard Wizard Sorcerer. You're surrounded by a ghostly nimbus of light that grants damage reduction 5 countered by magic, prevents all spells of level 1 or lower from affecting you, and grants concealment. Damn! That's pretty nice. It's definitely going to you. Or have you tried to learn that later on? Summon creature 2. I think that can be divine or arcane. Yeah, divine or arcane. So you summon a dire badger to be a faithful and loyal servant. Although not for very long. We'll probably end up just selling that one. Dispel. This one is... Oh, right, the crossbow we got. Alright, so over to you. Inventory. Let's do this one I'm actually going to do... Is there a quick save option? Key mapping, game... Quick cast, quick chat. Okay, there's no quick save feature in this one. Interesting. Okay, so we'll save here. Dispel this. So just in case we roll like a 1 on the dispel check and doesn't actually work. Because this one I do want this to actually work and have its effect. Oh, that's right. It's a big range. Forgot about that. Dispel. Yeah, 'cause there is a check that's involved with this. I thought there was a check involved in it. Oh, that pig is tiny. Hells take you! Look what you've done to my pig!
I will leave now. Follow.
What if I talk to you again? Okay, it just says the same thing. Okay, so then I go back to... I think it was you. You're the one who told me about it. I could just go to journal. Return to Orlin for your reward. Where was Orlin? Oh, there he is. Okay. Did you see the expression on that hog's face? Had a few glorious hours of being a big porker, lording it over his seniors. Now he's back to his poor little self. I bet there'll be some mighty uncomfortable moments in that pigsty tonight. And I'd say that's the last time anybody tries to magic a hog in this contest. Hate to see old Louis shamed, but he brought it on himself. Glad to be of help. Thanks are well and good, but I've got this for you too. It's pork jerky. Tough, dry meat, but it tastes like the heavens and keeps longer than bad memories. Good food for the road if you ever plan on taking a long walk. Thanks, Orlin. No trouble at all. Alright, so that should be everything then. I think we need to talk to the guy at the start again. To Georg.
Well played. Well played. You've won the cup. And all 4 events. Nobody's done that since Cormac. That warrants a special reward, of course. I have a harvest cloak for you, courtesy of the village council. It'll be yours at the end of the day. If there's anything you wanted to do before the award ceremony, now's the time. Maybe a mug of harvest mead to celebrate, eh?
I mean, technically Amy won one of the 4, not us, but... Good idea. I'll see you in a little while.
I'll meet you at the stage when you're ready for the victory speech. Now, I'm off.
Tutorial? What on earth is that? I have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm assuming that when we do the dispel magic in like actual cases, it's not gonna be that easy. Also, we can level up. Let's do it. So more favorite soul. Let's do diplomacy. Spellcraft, and we'll do lore this time. So we get weapon focus for free, which is nice. We still need to actually find one. Level 3 is kind of actually a good starting point in 3.5 campaigns, because level 1, it is way too like for just a random minor battle to accidentally kill a character off in one hit, especially a wizard, because they start off with a D4 for their hit die, and usually they only have like 1 constitution modifier, so they have like 5 hit points. Yeah, level 1 is 1 tap. By far. In fact, there's an entire joke out there where you put a wizard in a fight against a common house cat. More often than not, literally, mechanically, the house cat will beat the wizard and kill it. That's what level 1 wizard is like in 3.5. So yeah, you're better off starting at level 3, because that way, not only do you actually get some things you can actually do in combat and stuff like that, you're also less likely to die immediately. So yeah, level 3 is actually a good starting point for 3.5. Which I don't think was the intended, like, nomenclature, because, you know, 3.5, third level, I don't think that was intended, but it just kind of works out that way. So yeah, what do we want to give you? So this is for us. Monkey Grip. This feat grants the ability to wield weapons that are normally two-handed for your race with only one hand at a -2 penalty to hit. For example, a human could wield a greatsword and a shield using this feat, while a halfling could wield a longsword in each hand. Okay, so... because the thing is, I kind of want to use this to wield, like, a large scythe. I don't know if that actually works that way, though. The longsword in each hand. Medium-sized characters with this feat can use giant weapons with -2 to hit. And the thing is, so when you increase... let me confirm that. I want to look this up now. Because normally a scythe is, I believe, 2d4 damage. 3.5 scythe. So a scythe, a normal scythe is 2d4 damage. Oh, it only goes up to 2d6 for large. Okay, that's actually not as good as I thought it was going to be. I know there are some weapons where you actually get like an additional die of damage when you go from like one size category to the next. Apparently not this one. But yeah, it just imagine somebody with a, and I think a large scythe would be literally like a 12-foot long scythe being worn by somebody just like this who's like 5'6". You gotta admit, at the very least, that'd be intimidating as all hell. What's that for Tactician? You hit a creature with an attack of opportunity, and you and your allies gain a +2 circumstance bonus on attack and damage rolls against that creature for 1 round. I don't have a high crit rate weapon, so it's not gonna be all that useful. Definitely not weapon finesse with our weapon. Also, I like how... so, normally, the weapon focus feat can only be taken by a fighter. I like how they actually take what's a common house rule for 3.5 and just make it a generally available feat for anybody as long as they have the base attack bonus for it. Don't really need any more proficiencies. Practice Spellcaster? Your cast level for the chosen spellcasting class? Okay, so that's if we cross-class. Which isn't really going to help because we're not really going to be cross-classing, I don't think. I don't need craft feats. What's Able Learner? Alright, that's a cross-class or more effective. Alertness. Okay, Fortitude on Will. Negotiator? +2 to Diplomacy and Bluff. Bunch of skill focuses. You know what? Skill focus should be a +3 to a given skill. Let's make ourselves even more diplomatic. Yeah, +3 bonus to all checks with this skill. So we should have... so we have +3 charisma. We have... I forget how many skill points in it. So no second spells yet. That's going to be 4th level for us. We can learn 1 new spell here. What's Conviction? +2 bonus on saving throws. Okay. I could basically become a paladin if I cast this on myself. And again, that'd be 30 minutes, and this is, it basically functions like real time, which is especially nice. Night Shield was 1 minute per level. Tropic Shield, 60 seconds now. Your element's 24 hours. Oh, that's a change from base version. So Endura Elements. Oh no, wait, no, sorry, I'm thinking of the feat. Never mind. But yeah, Endura Elements. Target creature gains damage resistance 10. That's not technically damage resistance. Okay, technically, okay. Elemental resistance is just called resistance. There's no like way to counter it or anything like that. So there shouldn't even be this little /dash in front of it. It should just be not overcomable, period. But that's just, you know, me being finicky. That's a minute straight. Yeah, let's go Conviction. This way I can cast this on myself and have, like, extra saves for, like, a while. It's 10 rounds. Wait, here it says rounds, but everywhere else it says, like, seconds. What's the difference? Huh. Okay. Alright, so we get all that.
Yes, indeed.
Level up our generic fighter. He has 2 skill points again. He only has 2 skills that are really worth putting him into. Yeah, I think now is actually a good time to get the power attack. We can kind of spare the attack modifier. Also, what is... Oh, I was like super zoomed in on one of the buildings. That's why everything looked blocky as hell. Alright. Then on to our wizard. Do concentration, craft, lore, spellcraft. We got 2 free points. Put those in the list, and like I tried in the previous level. And what do we want to get for you? Do you have anything like special in the journal feats that you can take? Not really. Arcane Defense. Gives a character +2 bonus to saving throws versus Chosen School of Magic. You shouldn't need to worry about combat casting. Yeah, actually, you're not going to be doing... ideally, you're not doing defensive casting. Practice Spellcast. Okay, this is the same thing. Got Spell Focus based on schools. The skill focuses. You know what? Let's make you our lore master. I think this gives her like a +12 on lore at this point. Okay, now so since she's a prepared spellcaster, she gets new spell levels earlier on than a class like mine would. So you learn 2 spells. I think the spells that wizards learn are amongst all spell levels. So we could technically give like 2 more first level spells if we really wanted, but that'd be a complete waste of how we do this. Animalistic power. Yeah, +2 to all the physical stats. Then there's a bunch of spells that do +4 to individual stats as well. Balagarn's Iron Horn. You create a deep, resonant vibration that shakes all creatures in the area of effect and knocks them on their feet if they fail an opposed strength check. Spell has an effective strength of 20. Okay, so +5 bonus. Blade Weave. For the duration of the spell, your weapon gains the ability to daze opponents who fail their will save for 1 round. Personal, so this only affects the caster themselves, which is kind of useless. Cloud of Bewilderment. You blow forth a cloud of noxious air. Enemies in the area of effect are stunned and blinded for 1d6 rounds. The effect is really nice, but I suspect it's probably going to be fairly easy to save. Combust. This spell makes a creature burst into flame. The initial eruption of flame causes 2d6 fire damage plus 1 point per cast level with no saving throw. Further, the creature must make a reflex save or catch fire, taking a further 1d6 points of fire damage. This will continue until the reflex save has been made. No reflex save? Yes, please. It's mainly meant for those who do like cross-classing or stuff like that. There are some spells that actually could work on stuff like a crossbow, which a mage could use if they're just like low on spells and don't want to waste the spell slot, stuff like that. But yeah, most of like the short range stuff, it's like just no. Why would you ever do this? Curse of Impending Blades. The target of the spell has a hard time avoiding attacks, sometimes even seeming to stumble into harm's way. They take a -2 penalty to AC. The spell cannot be dispelled, but can be removed as it is a curse. Death Armor? A magical aura surrounds you, injuring creatures that touch it. Any creature striking you in melee combat takes 1d4 points of magic damage plus 1 per 2 caster levels. I already have a fire spell. Deadly's Electric Loop. You create a small stroke of lightning that cycles through all creatures in the area of effect, which is small. The spell deals 1d6 points of electrical damage per 2 caster levels, so it should just be 1d6 right now. Those who fail the reflex save must succeed at a will save or be stunned for 1 round. I don't know about that one. We do have Gold Sleeve Visage as a scroll, which we can learn that way for a wizard, but we don't really need to learn this now. Invisibility can be fun, but it's kind of limited. You only get like 1 offensive action with it. Now, Greater Visibility, that's where everything gets amazing. There's Knock. We could take Lesser Dispel as a generic ability. To also target a group of creatures, attempting to remove the most powerful spell effect from each creature. Oh wait, that's slightly different. To remove an effect from a creature, you make a dispel check of 1d20 plus 1 per cast level up to a maximum of 5. Normally it's a maximum of 10 in the actual tabletop. Against a DC of 11 plus the spell effects caster level. Eh. Oh, that does more damage. I think normally it's only like 2d8 and then 1d8 after effect, but this is like 3d6. Oh, mirror image is also fun as well. You create 1d4 illusory images of yourself, plus 1 image per 3 caster levels. So at this point it would be 1d4 plus 1. Enemies cannot distinguish between the real you and your doubles, and will randomly choose a target from amongst you and your doubles. Images have an AC of 10 plus your dexterity modifier, and a successful attack against an image causes it to disappear. That can actually be really good, especially at higher levels. You basically can't really be easily targeted by anything. Touch of Idiocy is also a fun spell. It is a touch range spell, but with a touch you reduce the target's mental faculties. Your successful melee touch attack applies a 1d6 penalty to the target's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma scores. This penalty cannot reduce any of these scores below 1. This spell's effect may make it impossible for the target to cast some or all of its spells if the requisite ability score drops below the minimum required to cast spells at that level. Now, there is actually a meta magic feat that lets you upgrade the range of a spell, so they would basically upgrade this from touch to short, which that would actually be amazing. But I imagine it probably is available in this one. Oh, we'll worry about that later. Tasha City's Laughter is also kind of a fun one in like the character description. This spell causes the target to begin laughing hysterically. The target will be unable to defend itself until the spell wears off. A creature whose racial type is different from yours gets a +4 bonus on its saving throw because humor doesn't translate well. What's Snake Swiftness? A 1-round haste. No, I don't think I will. And there's basic resist energy. Oh, okay, so it's basically resist and protection of the same spell. The target creature gains energy resistance 20 against all types of energy. The spell ends after absorbing 30 points of damage from any single energy type. Oh, any single! Okay, so you could theoretically resist 29 points of damage from each element and still have the spell last a little while longer. That's actually kind of a good usage of that. But I do want to do like a more support kind of spell. Let's make someone really easy to hit. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, what is your lore right now? Lore is... Yep, +12 lore at level 3. It also allows the character to identify unknown magic items. Okay, I didn't realize you could do that with just basic lore check. That's kind of cool. Use automatic every time the character acquires an item. That I like. Alright, and then one more level up. You should be a lot... Well, there's going to be a feat, but... It is kitty, indeed. There's also a kitty... Where is it? There's also a kitty over this way. If I can get the character to move. Run, damn you! Oh, the cat's gone. There was a cat in this little field here, but now that the event is done, the cat ran away. I'm sad. Alright, maybe I'll be happy when I level up our rogue. Character, info, and level up. I don't know if we actually get to keep this character or not, but... Max out all the skills. You still have 2 free skill points with a sleight of hand there, and then listen, there we go. Now we get... Okay, so now their sneak attack increases. They get more trap sense, which is nice. So trap sense is basically an extra to will saves and skill checks against traps. I think it's skill check, right? Oh no, it's just a reflex save, okay. Alright. What do we want to give you? It's not anything like super interesting for a rogue. Actually, weapon finesse would actually be good, because they usually have like really good dexterity and really crap strength. So we want to give them a light weapon to use so they can get the full attack bonus on it. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is it doesn't change what they use for damage, which is still strength. In this case, be a penalty, but they're a lot more likely to hit with a light weapon instead. We'll give them that. All right. So now we can go and I think technically we're encouraged to get some mead, But the guy doesn't like us. Let's try again. Oh wait, no, is that? No, that was barely injured. How are you injured? Okay, we're not getting any meat. Well, so much for that. Alright, he's over at the stage somewhere, wherever that is. Okay, there's the stage. Okay. Mercenary guard. I don't think I need anything else to sell. Did you? Okay, I guess I can't buy anything else from you. Never mind. Can I sneak my way into more like crossbow bolts out of this? Nope. Unfortunately. Oh, there's the kitty. Cat goes meow. Oh. Cat goes meow. Cat goes meow. Meowdy meowdy meow meow. Alright. Speech.
Gather round, mates. Gather round. This harvest fair's a celebration, but it's also a dark anniversary.
Why did the audio not
We
play?
all know what else happened on this day.
Oh, I'll take my hydrate.
Not so long ago, we nearly lost this village. Almost lost our lives. Almost lost it all. But
Thank you for the hydrate.
came back, cleared burnt farms, buried our dead, and put our ashes behind us. And we rebuilt, tougher and stronger than ever. Long as there's a harvest fair, we won't forget that day. And our young folks, they'll stay tough, long as they compete for the Harvest Cup. So let's hear it for this year's winners. 3 cheers for the Harvest Champions. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Yay!
Hooray!
Yay! I did it. Alright, so that was just the tutorial. Act 1. This act has no title.
The village is under attack. West Harbor is under attack. You're safe.
Uh-oh.
Grab a weapon. We need to help defend the village.
What's going on?
I'm not sure. They came pouring in from the swamp and started tearing the village apart.
We better hurry. I saw some of them following us on our way here. They're likely to hit this house next.
Where's my equipment?
It's in that chest next to your bed. You keep everything in there, remember? Hurry
Nope.
up and arm yourself. The longer we wait, the more we put the village at risk.
I have the memory of a goldfish. Who are you again? And I'm like, man, you need to choose your words wisely. I said I'm Alaskan. Okay. Wait. Waking up and some weirdo is texting me saying bad things about Alaskan natives? Excuse? Why? Why though? Okay, so there's my chest. Please say I have a sight. There's nothing in here. I am apparently that unprepared. There's the harvest clove. Does that do anything special? Charisma +1. I'll take that. We got our trophy. Oh, cure light wounds twice per day. Nice. Ah, okay, so like a wrong number kind of deal. Still though, good lord. Where's my gear? Favorite soul's outfit. This is just clothing. Oh no, this is actually armor. Okay. Okay, at least we have armor to start with. But yeah, where's... This is supposed to be my chest, but there's nothing inside. The chest next to your... There's no weapon in here. What am I supposed to do? Game. What the actual hell? Something else we need to... Well, I guess I don't get a weapon. I mean, you're not entire... Actually, do I even have any combat spells? I have no combat spells. Crap, what was the button for the spell thing? Track, defensive casting, parry, stealth. I forgot what my spell list selection thing was. Key mapping. Game. Spells, B, that's not what I'm looking for. Quick cast, F. Okay, there are my spells there. Yeah, I have Cure Minor. I have Inflict Minor, which is 1. Light, Resistance, Virtue, Magic Weapon, Lesser Vigor, Doom. Well. So I can cast Magic Weapon on my fists. So this is 10 minutes per level. This should last like 30 minutes. I can cast this now and be fine.
You're big to X.
Alright, so yeah, I am actually annoyed that I don't get to properly fight right now.
Are you sure you want to be going in there? Your father isn't the most understanding.
I need a damn weapon, shut up. Exotic weaponry. Ardavine's Amulet of Aid. Only usable by... I'm lawful good. Grants award the ability to cast Aid 6 times. Cannot be used by evil. Exotic weaponry? Guide legendary paladin. Details of experiences. Bring a stay. I don't know if that actually does anything for me, but I'm going to take it. I need a damn weapon. Amy, do you have a weapon that I can swipe from you? No, you don't. You don't have anything. Okay.
Yes.
This is kind of terrible. All right, I have to... There. Alright, hopefully you'll find a weapon sooner. Okay. So, what am I going to do for spells? Really? Doom is a single target, right? Yeah, it's a single target. I already cast Conviction. I just punch, I guess. That is literally all I can do. That's a good initiative. Alright, punch we go. Okay, did 2. That's not bad. Better than I was expecting. Oh, and somebody's enlarged. Multiple people are enlarged. Okay, we took no damage. I love that. Quarterstaff, no, we'll take it. It's a weapon. Short sword, maybe better. Club, +1? We just started. Phenelope. The singularly beautiful stone, dusty pink in color. Some this part of the stone's attraction. Okay, so this is sellable then. But yeah, we get a club. We have weapons. So quarterstaff, 1d6. Weapon size large? Really? Weapon size small. Weapon size medium. Yeah, let's do the +1 for now. Actually, I can technically dual wield. It's probably a bad idea. Yeah, attack bonus is 0. And -5, yeah. Yeah, we do not want to do multi-attack right now. Okay, you got something on yourself and I have no idea what it is. Okay, I thought that was a chest we could open up. Okay, so she cast mage armor. That's fair.
There you are. I saw some of those creatures enter your house, and it is good to see you safe. I don't know where these beasts came from, but we need every sword at the southern bridge. More of these creatures are on the way, and in greater numbers. Georg is trying to gather the militia, but I fear he would not be able to marshal a defense in time, and without help, this village will fall.
Why don't you report to the bridge?
Lives may depend on me acting now, not after the battle. Every man I can heal and get back into the fight, the greater our chances. Head south along the road. I will stay here and look for the wounded, then join you. Georg should be at the bridge. Join him quickly. He will no doubt have orders for you. But before you go, take this blessing from Lathander. All of you. If you are wounded or need another blessing in the fight ahead, simply return and speak to me.
Ooh. What kind of blessing? Casting unknown spell. Okay. Attack and saving throws. Okay. Hey, you get back here. Spell casting not allowed. Bonk. How long does the spell last? An hour, actually. You know what? I don't know if it actually extends an existing bonus, but we'll try it. Wait. Wait, why are you trying to target him? Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's expend my own, Yeah, I don't know if it actually expands the enhancement bonus or not, but we'll go with it. Oh. Okay. Ooh, thieves tools, +1 even. I didn't know that was a thing. Gold pieces. Healer's kit. Gotta loot first. Loot, then gab. Come on. Potion Cure Light, that's cool.
Thank the gods you made it. There's been no sign of your father, and I feared you'd been killed as well. I have no idea where these creatures came from or what they want, but the ones loose in the village are only the first wave. More are coming. A lot more. If we're going to stop them, we need someone to rally the militia and meet them head on.
Where are they?
The militia is likely disorganized and scattered about town. You may have met some on your way here. Gather a half-dozen men or so. That's the most we can hope for. Now go. When you've gathered everyone you can, meet me at the wheat field, south and west of here.
We'd better search the town, try to gather who we can, and I hope we can find enough still alive.
South and west. Not southwest, south and west. Oh, there's get the Yankees in here. You leave him alone. Wait, what do you mean busy? I'm trying to attack it. God damn it. I'm sorry, what? I'm apparently dead. Where the hell is everybody going? Okay. Talk to you, I guess? Okay, we got one person fighting for us, I guess. Bladeling Spike? Yields faint power essence. Okay. I'll worry about that later. How am I gonna get myself out of this now? Okay, you're uninjured. Talk to you. 10 gold. A bunch of arrows. Okay, where's my body? Oh, somebody died. Of course he has ale on him. Why wouldn't he? Come to gloat, Aaron? Still, took a punch down before they got me. Well, there's a lot of blood, but we can still help. I can still make it, but my vision's getting all cloudy. Can't seem to stand. Have you seen my brother Ward? He... Not yet. He's somewhere in the village, I'm sure. If you can find him, Aaron, please. He's my brother. But my wounds... Hold on, let me go find Brother Marion. He may help. I gotta find Marion because I think I need to revive myself as well. Oh wait, no, wait, this is me. Okay, I managed to get myself revived somehow. Okay, so in that case... where's my Lesser Vigor? There. Like, I like how there's just Grey Dwarves just standing here.
Get away! Didn't you see those creatures out there? They're killing everyone!
Garrett needs all the militia to report to the west, or we fill in the west.
What, you came to drag me out there to die? Not on your life. I'm staying right here.
The village is surrounded. If you don't fight now, there's no chance at all.
But I tried to fight. There's so many of them. Too many.
Others will join you, but you'll die alone if you stay here.
All right, I'm going. I'll meet you there. I'm not dead when you arrive.
Come on, think better than that. Okay, so yeah, spell's still going. I think I'm good enough to just start attacking now. Or... Okay, it won't let me attack the enemies. Game, I'm confused. Okay, so I know not to get mixed up with them. Talk to you. Please, Aaron, help me. Took a blade in the gut. Now there's blood everywhere. Tried to fight them all. There's too many to stop. Hold on, let me go find Brother Mary. I mean, I could also just do lesser vigor on it myself. Does this work? Does this help him not die? I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, because you also could be healed up too with that. Let's see if that actually does anything. Yeah, this is the good thing about being a spontaneous casting class, is that you get more casts per day than a prepared one does. I think I already talked. Oh, there. Okay. So I need to find what's his face again. I can't go that way. And then cast this once more on myself. Okay. Okay, I need to actually stop so I can cast it. There we go. Oh, no, he said he'd meet us further down the road here, I think. Did we talk to you? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be finding you, too. Oh, no, he's right over there still. Come to gloat, Aaron. Still. Okay, they said the same thing as the other guy. I can barely see you through all that blood. Damn creatures coming out of nowhere. My brother, Will. Have you seen him? I did see him, game. Let me tell him I sold him. I'm gonna find Brother Marin. I'll help. Okay. I mean, I did see his brother. He's literally the first person I talked to before you, but. Found some wounded militiamen. Can you help? Yes, and I think I can help spread the healing efforts as well. Take this moss. If the wounded can't move, this should allow them to ignore the pain long enough to keep fighting until I can treat them properly. I already met Georg. I need to gather as many militia as I can. Good. I will join you all when the militia is gathered. If you find any wounded you cannot help, return here and I will aid you. Can you hear? I don't know if this is going to count for healing spells. Hear this blessing of Bloodstained. Okay. Okay, I need to actually rest and regain my own... I cannot rest when there's enemies nearby. That makes sense. Okay, so I have basically no spells available then. At least no good ones. Alright. Wait. What are you doing? Why are you away from me?
Let's go!
Oh my god. Why did you wander away? That is not cool. Okay, you know what? Let's go back and try to get proper healing again. Yeah, that is one thing I did kind of read about when I was doing a little bit of like general research on this game before I started. The AI for this game is incredibly stupid, and I'm just now actually seeing what that's like. Yeah, it described the companions as literally just like suicidal, which, you know, from what we just saw, that kind of makes sense. So heal our wounds. There we go. Okay. Okay, so we also have Bless on our side, which is nice. Can't go that way. Isaac's Lesser Missile Storm. Sounds kind of cool. Okay, so you're uninjured now. Listen, Marion gave me these herbs to staunch the bleeding. Okay, there's one. Also, I like how my lesser vigor actually fully healed him too. Okay. Stay away. I did not need to get caught on that AoE again. Yes, there's all of our fighting crew. Web, Georg.
Well done. Now we have a chance. All right, militia. Ready your weapons and move out. It's time we stand our ground.
Yeah, we stand our ground by moving in completely random direction. Does that make sense?
It was a mistake to challenge me.
Let's go.
They ain't got nothing on us.
Let's go. Bring it. Another wave is coming. Let's prepare for battle.
That's not much of a wave right there. It's just these three. Oh, there's another couple there, I guess. Get him. Get him.
Please don't hurt me.
More of them. Regroup.
Where are you guys going?
Cyric's blood. They're entering the Starling House. But if we don't hold the next wave off, the whole village could be overrun.
Let's go. If we hurry, we can stop them before they find the children.
Let's go. Georg and the others can hold off the next wave.
I knew I could count on you. I hope my brother and sister know enough to hide.
We could use your sword, but I understand.
Can we rest? Yay, we can rest. Get my spell slots back. Yeah. Bevel, Aaron, thank the gods you're here. Mother, what happened? Where are those dwarves that came in here? When I heard the fighting, I tucked the children away and came to see what was the matter. And suddenly these creatures burst into the house. The children, where are they? I told the children to lock themselves inside the house, but now those creatures are out there, between them and us. Fortunately, those beasts woke up the hounds too, and the hounds tore out the throats of 2 of them before they barricaded themselves inside the living room. I haven't heard anything from inside, and there's a large group of them. Please help. That door doesn't lock, Aaron, and it looks like the hounds are willing to help us take care of our guests. If we open the door, those dogs should tear into them. A little company wouldn't hurt. You're right. Nasher, Mutton Chop, Locke, come on boys, follow us. We've got some hunting to do. Oh, the door just opens on its own. That's amusing. Oh, you big. Oh, you're all big. Come on. Ooh, that was a good hit. Oh, Bevel's kind of getting his ass kicked. Alright. I think that's everything in here. Yeah, Yeah, I need to heal Bevel a little bit. There we go. Alright, I think that takes care of everybody there. Thank the gods you and Bevel arrived in time. Was it everything? Yeah, it looks like that should be everything. I'm kind of doubting there's gonna be any like loot to get here. Actually, did none of them drop anything? Okay, apparently none of them dropped anything, which is annoying. Alright, head back out. Oh, somebody enlarged one of our guys. That's cool.
It was a mistake to challenge them.
Get him! Attack, damn you! Oh, oh. There we go. Now I'm attacking.
It was a mistake to challenge.
There we go.
Thank the gods that's over. We would not have held them much longer.
And there's more. Because why wouldn't there be?
Chase steel!
Dagon!
Much blood has been lost tonight. Let us make the enemy pay in kind.
Hold on. I need to see what's going on. Okay. There we go. Okay, now I'm not hitting for a lot. I think we need to recast. Wait. Is this personal? Target, melee weapon, or creature?
That is the last of them.
Okay.
For now,
You don't have to do anything.
gather the wounded and the dying. Let's see how many we can steal from death's clutches.
Thank the gods we were able to hold them at the farm. How many did we lose?
Ian, Vera, Pearson.
What were those things anyhow? Never seen anything quite like them.
They're called bladelings. Their kind is rarely seen in our realm. They dwell in a place beyond.
Well then, what in the 9 hells are they doing here?
Lathander doesn't illuminate all mysteries for me. We must rely on our own wit and resources.
One of those dwarves mentioned they were searching for something.
Did they?
Does anybody know what it was?
Boy, come over here. I see you're unharmed. Many have not been so fortunate, and others have seen their final night. I understand you lost a friend of yours in the attack. A tragedy. She was a promising young mage, or so I've been told.
Wait, what? Wait, was that Amy they're talking about? That's all you have to say about it?
Do not burden your resolve by dwelling on loss. Direct your thoughts to the present. I do not have much time to talk. There are many who are wounded. Now, there is something you must do tonight. Those bladelings were here to find something, and I fear I know what.
What do I need to do?
Very good. This is not a night for words, but action. There is an item, a silver shard. Long ago, I concealed it in the old stones outside of town. I fear it may have drawn these creatures down upon us.
Why do you think the shard is their goal?
Think it through. Their kind doesn't plunder a village like West Harbor, not for a few coins and an old helm or two. They had a reason.
Where'd the shard come from?
It is from the time when your mother died. Those were dark times for the village. We can speak more of the shard after you've returned. For now, all that matters is its retrieval.
The shard connected to my mother? Never talk about her.
There is no time for that now. Your mother is dead. Let her spirit rest.
Why'd you hide the shard in the ruins?
I had my reasons, which do not concern you right now. It was not a thing to leave above ground.
Why leave her nearby, though, if it's gonna be that dangerous? Just tell me what I need to do.
The stones outside of town are older and deeper than you may think. In the farthest chamber of these ruins, look for a strong box. Inside is the shard.
Anything else?
There remains only one thing. You should not go alone. Bevel, I need you to accompany my son to the ruins. This is an important task.
But Georg says the ruins have been overrun by lizardling tribes.
And that is why you must go. Together, two can succeed where one might fail. The cries of the wounded cannot be ignored any longer. Find the shard. Find it and bring it here.
No offense meant, but your father makes the hairs on my neck stand up. Still, if we're going to do this, we should make some haste. It sounds urgent.
I'm ready. Let's go.
This path that runs along the river is our best route into the swamp. I hope these ruins aren't too hard to find. We could be out there all night.
Okay, so did Amy, like, die somehow during that?
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Apparently how did she... I have no idea how she died. Okay, that's annoying. How do you... Yeah, I'll do another lesser... Actually, can I just... outright rest? I can just rest, okay. That makes that simpler. Okay, at least I can do healing, but... Yeah, that actually sucks. So... Well, the conviction on myself to give myself better saves. Come on, get him. No, not him. Him. Okay, crit's good. There's one. Ow. I wonder if there's still like a flanking we get for like proper positioning and whatnot. Not sure how I can really tell. Well, there's stuff over here.
This one stands no chance.
Devil, get your ass over here. Quick light, resistance, virtue. That's just for 60 seconds. One temporary HP, not really worth it. Okay, there's one I was fighting. +6. I think I do get flanking actually, because my attack bonus should only be 4, but I'm getting +6. Okay, so it's good that flanking is actually easier to get to in this. So what do we actually have here? Oh, we got a chest. Unidentified gauntlet. Which we... Okay, okay, gloves of concentration. That sounds cool. Examine. Concentration +3. Nice and simple. We got gems, got some torches. Can I put that as offhand? I can. Does it affect my attack? No, it doesn't, because it's not counted as a weapon. Cool. You can have a torch too, because why not?
Yes.
How does that activate power attack mode? Alright, so let's keep going forward, I guess. Oh, it looks like we got the ad starting up momentarily. Oh, lizard people and bugs. Oh, that's kind of a lot, actually. Well, here we go.
It was a mistake.
Oh god, they cast spells. Ooh, critical, nice. Self-defense! I swear it's only self-defense. Did you... Give him a preemptive lesser vigor. There we go. Yeah, he needs the healing. Oh god. Please destroy. He's probably gonna die. Did like one, I'm guessing. Oh god. Well, he still has fast heal on him at least. Come on. Damn it, hit him. Nice. I want to see if there's a way I can like get their stats or something. I don't know if I can. I don't know what their AC is at this point. Okay. Almost made it. Come on, get him. They got a fairly high AC actually. Alright. So, yeah, more of this. Actually, are you still... I think you're stopped regaining, yeah. Actually, let's do... Okay, so as long as they're not outright dead, they just kind of stand up after a fight's over. That is actually good to know. Actually, can we just rest like this? We can, okay, that's actually gonna be better. I'm still pissed off that she died and I never noticed it. This doesn't require concentration, does it? Doesn't look like it. This is both of us, actually. Kind of makes me wonder what would happen if, like, both Bevel and Amy died. If I would even have any chance of actually being able to, like, progress. Actually, how do I toggle off power attack? Not just different, like, camera angle. Character... Behavior? Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, that is a lot of AI stuff I can do. Huh. Good lord. How do I enable disable power attack? I don't know how I do that. So apparently I activated it somehow. Use combat mode. Character now. Well, I guess if it's on, it's staying on forever. No spells. Spells are illegal. Ooh, that was actually a good crit. Oh, apparently their AC is like barely like a 12. Okay, that's good to know. Level up. Heck yeah. The more favorite soul. Oh, I get my ability score increase now, which doesn't do much because all my scores are even. But you know what? We can get closer to more charisma, which yeah, it'll give us more castings of spell levels as well. Buff up concentration a little bit. Get more diplomacy. Yeah, let's keep spellcraft up as well. Then, so now we have access to level 2 spells. We have 3 of them. I still think, I mean, this could heal for more. It's not gonna heal for much more than Lesser Vigor, so I don't want to take this quite yet. But this would be good for more... Actually, no, we have 3 spells we can learn. We'll take that as one of them. That way, if we need to do something quick healing, we at least have an option for it. Lesser Dispel, Lesser Restoration... Soundburst. Soundburst is actually not good pretty normally. Or good pretty normally. Normally pretty good. All creatures within the area of effect take 1d8 points of sonic damage and must make a fortitude save or be stunned for 2 rounds. Yeah, we're taking that. And then aid. +1 bonus on attack rolls, +1 bonus on saving throws versus fear, and plus 1d8 1d8 +1 per level hit bonus to maximum hit points. It's 60 seconds. It's not necessarily a lot. Minute per level. These are the exact same durations, but they're described differently for some reason. Darkness, death knell. If the damage is lethal and the target decomposes, and you gain 1d8 temporary hit points and +2 bonus to strength. Wow. It's an evil spell though, so no. Not really a lot super good in this level, doesn't look like. I guess resist energy is a good, like, damage reducing effect. I don't know if any other spells we can learn. Can I undo? No, I can't. Alright. And no feats this level. Alright. Then for you... what's your armor? Can you actually make use of a... Okay, you can't make use of any more dex modifier anyway. Unless I... Actually, no, if I gave it to you... No, I'm checking your armor. That's what I was going to check. Inventory. Chainmail. You do have a max dex of 2, so I could beat that and you'd actually have a benefit. Yeah, let's make you a little harder to hit. And the obvious stuff. Parry. To show how I turn it on, use the select parry mode. Character remain in parry mode until the mode is exited. I don't know if I can only have like one, like either parry mode or power attack on. One of those like a one or the other thing I have to choose. Feats. Spring attack. Enemies do not get attacks for opportunity against the character when the characters move around in combat. Actually, that's kind of nice for you. There's also cleave. Free attack against any opponent who's within melee weapon range. I'd kind of rather give you this right now. We might be dealing with like a lot of individual enemies, and if we can get rid of counterattacks, that would actually be really useful.
I will lead now. Follow.
Okay, so... Now there's 3 of them, one wielding a pretty fancy looking sword.
Death.
Get him! Okay, so their AC... Oh no, I misread that, never mind. Get him! Yeah! Dang him out with a critical too. Why can't I catch? Oh, I need to rest before I gain access to these levels. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, once I get done with this little encounter here, then we'll rest up so I can get my spells.
Bring it!
There we go. Ooh, great sword. Short bow. Another great sword. It is 19 to 20 crit range. I don't think the torches are gonna have that big of an effect, so we'll switch to this for now. And then we'll rest so we can get access to our spells. Yeah, this game lets you rest quite a lot and quite easily, which is kind of nice. Alright, what's in here? Hello? Who are you? Well, okay, so the argument that he would have been using was that, you know, he couldn't keep the artifact in town because then monsters would just come to the town and start like trying to ransack it. And then monsters tried to ransack it even though he didn't hide it in the town. So yeah, there's not really a... Wait. You are now in a no PvP area. I would hope I'm in a no PvP area. This is a single player experience. Lizard people. Get the lizards. Oh, so it looks like my greatsword is broken. How dare you miss? There we go. I'm hearing a lot of rats. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a giant rat to fight at some point.
This one stands no
Shaman. Spellcaster, no spellcasting. Get him. Get him more. Okay, how did I not get an AOP against that? I'm literally right next. I'm closer to this guy than I am this guy. That spell is too high level for me. Welcome on in, Lizards. How you doing tonight? Stab the lizard. So according to the lore, lizard folk, even though they are cold-blooded, would have boobs because they give live birth. I learned long ago not to question, like, quote-unquote alien physiology in, like, games or fantasy environments, stuff like that. It just, they are what they are. Is there no chest in here? I don't see any chests in here, which kind of makes me sad. Oh, no, that's great. Anything useful? Unidentified bolts. Malachite scale mill.
I cannot travel quickly carrying all this.
Scale mill might maybe be useful. That is... Oh, it's only 4 base. We don't have enough dex to be able to make use of that. Yeah, we only have +2, so yeah, that's actually not that useful. We'll give this to you so we become unencumbered. There we go. Yeah, Dragonborn are cooler anyway. Okay, there's +1 volts. Good to know. Okay, apparently there's a trap, but I'm just like a god, so I don't even notice. Yeah, what was it? Save versus traps. Oh, I barely made the first save. Wow. Oh, I'm kind of getting hurt. Dude, what are you doing? My bevel makes me sad. Pick a target and stick with it. God damn. There. Get him. Yeah, just kind of annoying to go, it wouldn't work like that when you talk about a creature that doesn't exist and wouldn't necessarily follow Earth-like standards. Exactly. It's like, okay, this is the world I would set up. Just sit back and enjoy. That is all you need to do. Choking powder. We have quite a bit of cure life potions at this point. Which, we don't really need cure potions. We can just, like, rest after every encounter, which is kind of nice and broken. Okay, I failed one of the traps, but I failed... Okay, I failed a trap. I failed to notice the trap. Truth. I suppose I haven't even cast Conviction on myself, so my saves could actually be better than they are. What do you mean not a lot of my current state? Oh, I'm dazed, that's why. There we go. Nothing to loot here, doesn't look like. Nothing to interact with either. Oh, still more bad guys. We're not fucking around quite yet. I love how like all my initial checks have been like 15 and above from what I've been seeing. Totally not how it would go in real life. Yeah, especially in my current Pathfinder campaign. I have a character whose dexterity modifier is +4, which is usually pretty good when it comes to like initiative stuff like that. I am the lowest initiative character in my entire party. And one of them has like a +14. It's just Jeebus. Okay, so there's the mini map. What's the big map? I think we've actually checked it basically everywhere here at this point. Yeah, I think now we just leave. One more rest, just make sure we're full up on everything. This is the shortest long rest ever. Oh, there's loot. Give me loot. More short bows. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Not that way. Party AI on. Yeah. Is there anything in here I might have missed? I don't think there would be. Doesn't look like it. Alright, one to open, one to leave. Okay, so somebody watched us go inside. No idea who. There's another house over here. I don't think we can walk over that way. There's whatever this is over here. Can I do anything with it? Nope. I can look at it. It's really pretty. Okay, where does this lead?
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search.
How do you know that?
No one's ever been able to get in. Georg says it's been here for generations. And Tarma says he's heard a story about a wizard who tried to get in once and never returned. Besides, if your father wanted us to go into these ruins, you'd think he'd have told us how to get in.
Nope, can't do that.
But I want to.
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search.
Any idea how we can get in?
No one's ever been able to. And Tarma says, besides.
Okay, so I guess it means we just don't get to go in there. So I'm guessing this is where we need to go then? I'm thinking so.
Can't do that.
Okay, so apparently I missed something. Double check journal. Leave Westby Harbor, the road running south. Okay, so and I'm guessing because these little icons probably indicate that that's where the quest stuff is. Unless there's just a marker for what kind of building it is. But no, that's the only place we can go here. So this has to be it. Okay, I missed something then. So we're looking for whatever the small half-inside Earth man was trying to tell us to get. I imagine it'd be like, yeah, because there was like the deepest depths of the place, so it's probably gonna be like up around here somewhere. I'm also slightly disappointed there's no giant rats for me to fight, given how much we hear them. Oh. Oh, hi.
Bring it to me.
Keep beginning to cast this on myself. Oh, there's a lot of you guys. Okay. Oh, not resist. There's sound burst. Crap, they saved. Well, I tried. More in here? No, it looks like all of them. So, is there anywhere Anything I can search? Doesn't look like it. So it's not gonna be in here. Pick up whatever these guys dropped. More short.
Quickly carrying all this.
Alright, so in that case, how do I sort? Can I sort? Nope, I cannot sort apparently. Can I drink that? Alcohol, beer 1. Chug chug. Healer's kit. That's actually probably useful. Yeah, I'll just give you a couple short bows, I guess. Oh, great.
Quickly carrying all this.
Damn it. Okay, so maybe in here somewhere. Short bows, okay. That looks like a thing. 2 different scrolls and some gold. Your light wound scroll and magic weapon scroll. Okay, not the most... no, that's just scenery. That looks like it should be something I can open, but it's not. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I didn't really get a good look in here, I don't think. Or did I? Yeah, as far as I can tell, there's nothing in here. Can't check that out.
This one stands
More lizards.
no chance.
Okay, so we missed this room earlier. That's what happened. Alright, let's... Cannot rest so soon after exerting yourself. But what if I wanna? And sounds about right. And now we rest. Then I'll cast a conviction on myself and Bevel to get some better saves.
Your dig to X.
He should last basically forever. What does Doom do again? Oh right, -2 to base everything they roll. I need to keep that one in mind, actually. Alright.
Oh, great spirits of the Stone Tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war. And before we fight them for our ancestral hatching grounds, we asked for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
We got spells.
Warm blood. Here. Your very presence offends the stone god.
When this land was once ours, my tribe left something here.
And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands and disturb our most holy of rituals.
It's needed to save my tribe. Something you should be able to understand.
What do you propose then, warm blood?
Since we're neighbors, we should strive to be good ones.
We are not your neighbors by choice. Warmbloods have broken many deals with the people of the Scale before. Your words are wasted and futile. Kill the intruders.
I tried.
Sacrifice them to the stone god.
Okay, so can I see the big guy? Actually, I need... Oh, freaking tank controls. Where's... Okay, are any of these actually different from the others? You're just a basic shaman, but I'll still try to do Doom on you regardless. Then we'll just do basic fighting. And did they... Crap, they saved. Just barely. Oh, yeah, focus on the shaman. He's gonna do the most damage. Actually, you know what? Make sure you target him too. There we go. Get him! Ha! critical hit on an AOP that just took out one of the small ones. Oh, I am hurting. Oh, nice. I actually rolled max on my healing. Holy crap. I actually healed 20 hit points with that one cast. Nice. Okay, so that's all of them. Dagger +1. That's cool. Then, so where are we going to find our thing? Aha. The very... Why am I teleporting? Silver shard, health bonus, miscellaneous thin object, unidentified. Tiny.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
Not ready to leave yet. So, do acquired miscellaneous stone object. I guess it means I haven't identified it. Silver shard health bonus. What does it do? Bonus hit points 10. I'm guessing as long as I carry that around, or do I need to equip that? I think just as long as I have it, I have 10 extra hit points. I mean, they probably didn't know what it was. They probably just thought, ooh, shiny, and then just like stuffed it in a corner is probably my guess. Unidentified. Apparently I can't identify this on my own. This pure gold chalice has finally worked and bears the symbol of a sun rising upon a blooming rose. The sun part tells me it'd be related to Paylor, but the rose part sounds completely different. Let's do a proper rest. Make sure there's nothing else for us to get from here. If there's nothing else, then we can leave. Oh, hello. Arrows, bolts, and acid flask. Okay. Not really doing ranged items right now, but good to have. Okay, I think now we're done.
Up?
Okay, so I can't just talk to you? Strategy character? Okay, so now it's no longer tank controls if I'm in this mode. That's funky. Well, we found that out at least. So now we just head back out. We got what we need. Yeah, part of me is wondering if there's a way to actually like revive Amy over here, but I'm kind of assuming that if she does, she's probably not gonna have the same experience level that we do anymore. That would just be too easy. Alright, going the right way? I am. Somehow I'm navigating correctly. Oh. What are these hitboxes? Well, I mean, part of it is also that's how an actual D&D campaign would work too, is if a character is dead, they wouldn't be getting any experience for anything the other characters do. So that actually does make sense from like a gameplay perspective, at least based on 3.5 and the rules of that era. So that's not something I necessarily fault the game developers on. Yeah, I rested. I'm assuming there's not gonna be any lizard folk respawning or anything out here. So we need to just keep following the path. I'm guessing if I told Bevel that we're just gonna head out, we probably would have gone like fast travel back to the town. But alas. Nothing here for us to check out, right? Doesn't look like it. World map transition. There's a world map? There's a world map. Okay. West Harbor.
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's all you can say? I almost died out there.
If
I mean, he
did
did,
not
to be fair.
believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevel. Now find Marion and do the same.
I don't see how you put up with him.
Now, for the shard. Let me see it.
What were those ruins in the swamp?
Many such ruins lie within the mare and beneath it. They are of ancient Ilfarn, an empire once forged from an alliance of dwarfs and elves. All that remains are ruins, and little else. And their empire lives on only in history books and stories.
Tell me about the shard.
That shard is one of a pair. Both were found after the battle that destroyed West Harbor long ago. My half-brother Duncan and I asked a mage in Neverwinter to examine the shards for enchantments, but he found nothing except a faint magical aura, residue of the battle. And so I kept one shard, and the other I gave to Duncan. Not long after I returned to West Harbor, I sealed it away in the ruins.
I have an uncle?
So to speak. It would be more appropriate to say that I have a half-brother. Duncan, like Bevel, has many faults that would make it wise not to rely on him or call him Ken.
Wow, rude. Yeah. Oh, come on, it was just multiple near-death experiences. It builds character. It literally does that. It's called experience points. Why'd you put it in the ruins?
I could not bring myself to cast it away. Yet at the same time, I did not wish to keep it close. You are too young to remember what occurred, I know. But the battle was a terrible one. And that shard, it reminds me too much of that night.
I feel magic from the shard. Strong magic.
Strange. Perhaps the attack awakened it. If so, then perhaps a second look at these shards would yield different results. But such divinations would be beyond anyone here in West Harbor, including Tarmus.
I retrieved it, so what now?
I need you to go to the city of Neverwinter, find my half-brother Duncan, retrieve the second shard, and take it to a mage you both can trust. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Not the most reputable place, but safe enough.
Define enough. Is Bevel coming with?
No. I know you value him as a friend, but it will be of no help outside of West Harbor. He would only slow you down. Bevel is made for simpler things.
I mean, he helped me in the ruins, so be a little more respectful.
Very well. Let us waste no more time in discussing your friend. If you have other questions, ask them.
What if the beast track me down?
That is possible, but this village cannot shelter you or survive another attack. On the road, moving, you have a chance. Once you reach Neverwinter, it may prove more difficult for them to attack you.
Alright, how do I get there?
Head to the small port town of Highcliff when you are free of the swamp. There, seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry has fled. If all goes well, you should be in Neverwinter before they find your trail. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it.
I want to talk to some people first.
Return when you are ready to leave, and we will speak of the path you must take.
Okay, so I can't see who these people are. I can't tell if any of them are actually supposed to be like Amy. I'm thinking that's Amy. Okay, turn this off. So I can use the card. Yeah. Yeah. I wish it would let me confirm who that's supposed to be.
So, your father sent you off to Neverwinter. As if everything that's happened tonight isn't enough adventuring for one lifetime. I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor don't come back.
Why don't you come with me?
Not that I'm not tempted. Amy certainly would have jumped at the chance, but we lost a lot of harbormen to the attack. Hopefully your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has.
At least that's a reasonable
As a
response.
member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that.
Good to know the village will be in safe hands.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you return. I want to hear about all of your adventures.
Do you have anything that could help me on my journey?
I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them.
I got a healer's kit, now I'm encumbered.
You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do.
I don't know, maybe that's what... Must be something more you can give me.
Well, here. You can have what I've got left from my militia pay. Things are probably more expensive out there.
That's probably gonna be pretty true.
Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too.
You know what I can expect out there?
Not really. There's an inn north of here along the road. It's the only one between here and the edge of the mare, from what I understand. Plenty of lizard folk in the swamp, of course. Just stick to the roads and you'll be fine, though. At least, that's what I've heard.
I better get going.
Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
Yeah, he's got a good heart overall, at least. Heavily income. Okay, so I can still move. I just need to find a vendor so I can actually, like, unload all this stuff. I don't know if we technically have a vendor. I don't know. I mean, she still shows in my party slot up here, so I don't think she was supposed to die, quote-unquote. But the game is allowing her to die. Yeah, I don't know. Can I see where the merchant is, if there is a merchant? World map, bridge. Okay, these are just like physical landmarks. Villager. That's the wizard. There's Louis. And the thing is, I have no idea where she would have died either, so I don't know if I can even like find her body anywhere. That's the other thing. I forget who the merchant was before. Okay, now I wish I'd picked bull strength so I could actually have a higher carry capacity when I'm in like town like this. I could avoid this like super slow movement otherwise. Yeah, I don't think any named characters are going to be out here outside of Tarmus. You are just walking in place. Good job. Well, the game just crashed. Which, I guess kind of works, because this is about the time I should be getting ready to head out anyway. So yeah, I guess we're just going to call it here for the night. Thank you, game, for making that decision for me. Alright, let's see who's available to raid then. Who is doing the things? We got Zeruvian doing some Link to the Past randomizers, doing an All Dungeons Key Sanity, which always sounds fun. We got the Foxy doing some Mario World Mario World Kaizo hacks. I'm actually not sure when the last time was that I raided the Foxy. I might raid him just for that. Let me see when I last raided him. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not wrong on that one. And I actually was kind of having fun with it, to be fair. I mean, the only thing that really kind of got to me was the fact that like the ground was kind of like very shaky every time I moved anywhere, which was annoying. But yeah, I wound up actually being kind of better with it than I thought it was. But yeah, when did I last raid the Foxy? Relatively recently, like a week and a half ago. So we got Zeruvian. Okay, looks like Zeruvian's just about to start a seed of some kind. He's got a lot of people kind of tagged in as a thing. Might be doing like a group chat of some kind. I don't really know. But yeah, so we got Zeruvian with some Legend of Zelda randomizer. Oh, we got Justin doing some party animals. We got Jesse starting off Dot Hack Quarantine. There's actually quite a lot of people I'd like to take a look at right now. Is Gamer Wolf still sleeping, or is he actually like up and doing things again? Okay, so it looks like Wolves is actually up and about again. He didn't get much sleep then. Yeah, 'cause I feel like he only went to bed like, what, 5 hours ago? Something like that? Okay, so... Okay, I'll ask you guys real quick, what do you want to see? So we have Zeruvian doing a Link to the Past randomizer with a whole bunch of shenanigans settings. We've got a good friend of mine, Justin, doing some party animals, doing like a kind of sort of community night. We got Jesse doing some Dot Hack Quarantine, which I think this is the night that he's starting that game, and I've actually not seen any content of that one. Actually, I'm kind of leaning more toward Jesse right now personally, because like I said, I haven't actually seen any of Quarantine yet, so that would actually be new to me. Otherwise, there's Gamer Wolves doing a subathon. Then there's the Foxy doing a Mario Kaizo ROM hack. Oh, and Lance is doing a community night. Why are there so many people around that I want to raid right now? Just literally so many of them. When's the last time I raided Lance? I think I raided Lance fairly recently. Yeah, more recently than I raided the Foxy. I don't know who to pick. There's just so many cool beans. Okay, so it looks like Justin might be doing something after the game shenanigans. Let's see. Oh no, just Party Animals first, shenanigans first playthrough. Oh, didn't mean to activate that quite yet. Oh god. The thing is, normally there's like 2 or 3 people I'm kind of curious to see what they're doing because like the combination of game and person and stuff like that. But this is just too many people. You know, I don't normally get a chance to raid Justin. Justin is a long time, like, real-life friend of mine. He was actually my roommate for a while. And I don't get a lot of chances to raid him, so we'll go ahead and raid him. So make sure I got his name spelled correctly. Okay. I don't think case matters, but I like to keep that simple. Okay, so what do we do for a raid message? That's going to be my big thing. Actually, no, I have an idea. So... said. Okay, so Neverwinter Nights said nevermore. So I think that's what we'll do for our raid message, because that's basically just the game saying, you know, no, you're done. So yeah, we'll raid into Justin with that message, and so it sounds like the emotes, at least the static emotes I have, will probably be done over the weekend. Maybe like early in the next week, something like that. I do have an animated email that I'm also getting commissioned, but I need more subs to be able to actually get the animated slot unlocked, but I'm kind of getting that just like a little bit ahead of time, trying to kind of get ready for whenever that actually happens. But yeah, otherwise just kind of the usual stuff of, you know, Monday Wheel of Mystery Rando on Monday, Sea of Stars Tuesday, Thursday, blah, 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 blah. Actually, what's next week game? So next week's Steam Library Tour game is kind of like a retro style adventure game that I played a little bit of, but I don't really recall much of it. Yeah, that might be interesting to play again. But yeah, with that, let's go give Justin a good old heckin' raid. And with that, I shall bid you all a good night. Wait, let me make sure I got everything set up on my side correctly. There we go. I bid you all a good night, and your cat meme.